Woo, child. If you love me, you'll go over to the stuff I want to talk about podcasting. Go listen because it is up. But hello, dears. Hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good time today. I'm going to change my mic because the fan is in my way. But hello, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Rob, can you do something with these donuts, please? Thank you, my love. No merch. You need some help? You got it? He was struggling. Struggling, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? We're going to talk about NXT today because NXT came on. And it has now gone off. Okay? We're going to talk about NXT today. NXT was a good show yesterday. Okay? So we love that. Hey, how are you? Nika, Kayla. That. Hey, Keisha girl. Hey, how are you? Hello, Melina. How are you? I appreciate you liking Down for the Count. Now that Melina has mentioned Down for the Count, Down for the Count is the other YouTube channel that I helped put together along with Janae, Alexis, and Nicole. That is the wrestling podcast. It's exclusively wrestling. Every now and then, the girls drift off into their own little thing. It's kind of our shtick. Okay, it's kind of our thing. All right. So if you're not listening, you're missing out. We cover as much of the stuff as we can. Now, we will cover Ludwig Kaiser's situation over there on the podcast next week because I had a feeling some new shit was going to come out. So we had to cover the situation later rather than sooner. I didn't want to jump on it too fast with the past podcast girlies, but yeah. Appreciate you for listening, Melina. I appreciate that. Now, let's get into NXT. Okay. NXT was a good show. If you missed it, why? What were you doing? Okay. I didn't know if I wanted to play 2K, The Sims, or Right, so I took a nap instead. Period. We love a good replenishing cat. Okay. We have to replenish our power, our energy. Okay. So I ain't mad at you for that. A good nap will get you together. But for me, it'll just embolden my insomnia. So I try to steer clear from it. Because when I'm awake, I send videos all day long, honey. Okay. When I say all day, all day. Don't look at me like that. Don't. My husband in here acting a damn fool. Anyway, I can't give him 5 minutes of fame. I can't do that because I heard. But and I heard anybody else who tried to talk bad about it. But anyway, we're talking about NXT today. And if you missed NXT, I believe you missed out on a treat. I really do. But we just gonna be nice and get into it. Okay, so the first match of the night was Ren Sinclair facing off against Kaylani Jordan. Now, in my humble opinion, Kaylani needed to be humbled, but it wasn't going to be by Ren. Okay. Unfortunately for her, Ren Sinclair ended up suffering a massacre via Kaylani Jordan. Now, I love Kaylani. I think Kaylani is great. Her heel work is excellent. Face work is excellent. But she get on my damn nerves, which is a very good testament to the fact that she is doing her job. She's arrogant, she's pompous, but when it comes time for the bell and we going blows to blows, bar for bar, the bitch gets the job done. Now, I do feel like she's following the school of hard knocks of Roxanne Perez. That is evident with the way that she operates. Kaylani is the type that she breaks you down physically with the constant attacks, the constant need to get over on you. And then when you finally get in the ring with her, the match, by the time you get to the match, there's so much. You've been beaten down by her so many times. So many attacks come from her. She have a sore spot and a weakness for her to target, which is exactly how Roxanne used to operate when Roxanne was in NXT as a heel too, which is why I liken her heel work to Roxanne's. Now, I don't know if that's what she's following behind, but that's what it gives. Okay. I'm not mad at it as a person who's looking on the outside, looking in, but I say her heel work is good for somebody like Kaylani, which most people didn't think Kaylani could be a heel, but I know a mean bitch when I see one. And Kaylani got that mean girl streak in her. We all know she do. So it was highly possible that she was going to be a decent heel. Hello, Don. How are you? Yeah, she annoying, but it's like funny low key. It is. It gives for Kaylani. I'm not gonna take that away from her. I think she does excellent heel work. Excellent. Okay. But she just, she gets on my goddamn nerves. But she beat poor little Ren. Now, Ren Sinclair's been doing well as a severe baby face. She's been out there with her Ren QCC that's been taking off. It took a minute, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked for her. I don't know about Kendall. I just don't like Kendall. I like her in-ring work, but I don't like her character. I don't know what she gives. Nobody can tell me what she gives. Her music gives hardcore country, a la Mickey James, but her character kind of gives trailer park trash, and then with a little bit of like, uppity. How can I put it? It gives hardcore country with a little bit of trailer park trash, and then she gives you like athlete. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Kendall Gray. Because this is how it reads to me. Now, I could be wrong. I could be, a little bit too mean. But I don't think that I am. Am I the villain? I don't think that I'm the villain. She wasn't no step stool of a champ when she was the face. Nah, she wasn't. She wasn't. She gave what she was supposed to have gave. That's why I say I don't have a problem with Kaylani. I think out of all of the girls, especially in her class, she's the most balanced. And she got there faster than everybody else did. Just saying. I'm just saying. He said she gives random friend in college. Right. Right. But she can do a little bit of everything. She don't really have nothing going for her. And I don't know. I don't see no character in her. She doesn't have one. So for me, it's not giving what I thought it would have gave, but whatever works for you. But anyways, Kendall was there for her friend. She was there for Ren. And of course, Lola ended up going to the back to check on Ren, and Kendall don't like Lola. Obviously, she got her issues because she want her belt or whatever. And that's when you saw Kelly Armstrong. I love good sis. Okay. Kelly Armstrong came in there and she was like, oh, poor little Ren got a boo-boo. And Lola was like, what's your problem? What's good? She was like, oh, no problem at all, but I like that gold around your waist. Let me get it though. That girl don't give no fucks about nobody. Okay, but I live for Callie Armstrong. I like her. I can't wait till Callie gets on the top. She needs to study Eve, Molly Holly. I would say study Molly Holly. I like the idea of studying Eve, though. It does make sense. But Molly Holly used to give girls the business, and they didn't really give Molly Holly her real play. They didn't really give it to her, but she used to be out there zipping it and doing it, honey. Now, moving on. I'm gonna go on a little mini rant when it comes to Dark State. So I need y'all to bear with me and I'm going to bless you. Okay. Okay, turn down just a little bit. I'm gonna stop the fan so it blow over there on you. Can you feel that? It's barely there. Okay. I need to be turned down a little bit so I don't yell because they yell at me every time I'm hollering. Now, Darkseid decided they want to come out there and talk big shit about taking out one of their own members in Saquon Sugars. Now, when I remember Darkseid coming into fruition, it was Saquon who everybody was really concerned about because he was the wild card. He was the one that nobody really had the true background on. But now Dion Cutler and Osiris are out there like he ain't got shit going for himself. He was just the indie star of the group. We were premier athletes. He played for the St. Louis what do you call it? The Saints. He played for the Saints, the football team, the Saints. And then he said Dion was a D1 athlete. He said Cutler was an athlete. He didn't have shit going for him. All he was a raggedy ass indie wrestler. And I was like, well, nothing going for him. Really? I don't know. Let's look up Saquon Sugars. Just for GP. Let's look at his Wikipedia page and then you tell me if he has anything going for himself. Saquon Sugars' birth name, according to Wikipedia, is Copeland Barbie. I actually like that name a lot. That's a cute ass name. If your mama named you, she did a very, very, very good job because that's a cute name. Anyway, he had several ring names during his time in the indie scene. He went by Lucky Ali, LeVar Barbie, and Saquon Sugars was the last one. He's been trained by Caleb Conley and George South. He debuted in 2018, and he's 26 years old, and he was born in 2026. In 2022, Saquon Sugars debuted in All Elite Wrestling in a match taped for AEW Dark Elevation. This was the time when AEW Dark was in play. He went up against Frankie Kazarian and he lost. He also began working for Deadlock Pro Wrestling and he became the Carolina Classic and the DPW World's Champion. Okay, now he ended up losing that championship to Jay Malachi in September of 2023. Okay, he had a title reign for 309 days. 309 days he was champion. Now, Saquon Sugars signed with WWE after completing a tryout and he reported to the NXT brand. He also competed on the May 15th edition of Raw under the name of LeVar Barbie where he and his partner Drake Thompson, currently Jackson Drake in NXT, were defeated by Indu Sheer. That's Sanga and Veer. You remember them? Okay, great. He debuted in his ring name under Shaquan Sugars in March of 2024 on an episode of NXT Level Up when he lost to Tavion Heights. In April, he suffered a knee injury, and that took him out for a year. And then he returned and made his full debut in the stable of Dark State on Vengeance Day on February 15th of 2025. Now, what I want you to understand here is out of all of the members of Dark State, Saquon Sugars is the only one who has honestly and truly held a title that didn't come from WWE. He had to actually put his ass on the line to work for it. And he's cut insane promos on the indies. If you don't know, then you can always Google it. You can always look it up. There are plenty of videos all over Twitter, all over YouTube. I say all that to say this. None of the members of Dark State have any of the experience or the time that Saquon Sugars has. Even in WWE, he has superseded all of them. And yet, in this ring on a Tuesday night, on a random Tuesday at that, Dion Lennox, Cutler, and Osiris decided that they wanted to cut down Saquon Sugars to only being just an indie wrestler. That's all he gets. That's all he gets. He's just an indie wrestler. He has no true athletic ability. He has no true skill beyond being a hothead. He doesn't understand what Dark State means. Not gonna lie, the promo that the boys cut, it was cute. But let's keep it all the way real. Let's keep it funky. The three of you are no more of a threat than when you had Saquon Sugars at your side. Now let's keep it funky, right? It's only three of y'all. It's 15 men backstage on a given Sunday. My biggest problem with wrestling nowadays, and I'm going to keep saying it until they start really making shit shake, is that these fucking groups don't never get their comeuppance the way that they should. Okay? That's my biggest fucking problem. You're telling me that these three men are walking backstage. Nobody is doing anything. It's 15 of y'all. It's three of them. And nobody wants to take them out. Nobody wants to get their revenge. The only people who's going to stand up to them is Tavion fucking Saquon, because Saquon is coming. And goddamn Miles, nobody else is gonna be like, nah, these motherfuckers is not gonna be coming at me like that. You feel me? They stood out there and straight up called you out. Like, I'm putting all of y'all on notice. Everybody's on notice. That's what they said. Couldn't be me. I'd be going to Shine right now, like, hey, dog, listen. I know y'all want to make this shit shake, and we want to have a good show. We want it to be in wrestling world kayfabe. Cool, love that. But like, real talk, even under gang rules, this shit would not go down that easy. Like, there's no way you gonna jump my nigga and then I'm gonna turn around and just be like, yeah, that was all right. And then I'm gonna wait until another person who got some balls gonna come up and be like, yeah, I stand with you. No, I'm gonna be going at your knees with fucking bars and goddamn two by fours every week until you motherfuckers back up off me. I want some realism, because there is no way. First of all, if we being honest and fair about Dark State, the weakest link in Dark State was fucking Cutler. He was always the one getting his ass whooped. He was always the one losing matches. And if we being real honest, like really, really honest, Dion wasn't the best in the group. He was second. Saquon had all the skill. He got all the in-ring skill. He has some of the best in-ring work. He sells the best. He has the best moveset out of all of them. And out of everybody, he has the best personality. He is a ready-made superstar. already out the gate. You do not have to do much with Saquon, but maybe minor polishing, if that. You don't need to do shit with him. Dion, on the other hand, he is a creative card character. You slap some decent gear on him and put him out there, and he'll be just like every other NXT NIL guy that has come through the system, and he will wash out on the main roster. And I guarantee you, within a few years, he will be let go if he does not develop a personality. Osiris and Cutler included. I mean, let's keep it funky. Let's keep it real. These three need each other. Saquon don't need Dark State. Dark State needs Saquon. And I'm not even trying to gas homie up. I'm really not. I'm just telling you as I see it. Now, if you disagree, I'm cool. That's fine. You and I see things very differently. But we're talking about superstars. We're talking about people who can be catapulted to the top. You saw it in Trick Williams. Even though his in-ring work wasn't good yet, you saw it in him. It was possible. Okay? It was something that was possible. You saw it in Carmelo Hayes. He had personality. He had great in-ring skill. You saw it in him. It was there. Javon Evans, Obafemi. Obafemi came into the WWE, into NXT almost. He literally was catapulted to championship and stayed there. And he earned it. He earned the ire of the crowd. He earned the love of the crowd. And when he got to the main roster, that same energy was given to him because he reciprocated the same energy. The same thing goes for Carmelo. The same thing goes for Trick Williams. If you think for a minute that Dark State is going to survive on the main roster without polishing, without really be having to go through the trenches, then you're crazy. You're crazy. I can tell you right now, if they pull Saquon up within the next 30 days, Saquon will be just fine on the main roster. And I ain't gassing. I'm just telling you like the T.I. is. He would be just fine. He could play comic relief. He could be a good old boy. He could be a hardcore villain. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you put him. But y'all homeboys, Dark State, nah. They need each other. So you know where that stands. Now, Miles and Tavion is in the back, whining and crying about some bullshit. Don't care. Dark State ended up attacking them. Dark State beat the crap out of Miles and Tavion. Threw Tavion over the table, and Dion pushed Miles so hard into the wall, he put a hole there. They claim they're coming to take everything. So if that's the case, let's see how far they get. Let's see. Let's see. The crowd was split. Half of them was chanting, "We want Saquon." The others were saying, "No, we don't." I was like, sure. Sure you don't. Till he come out there and attack him, then you cheering. Weirdos. They need to kick him out the locker room like they did to Kaylani. Exactly my point. Cutler is the weakest, and his lines at the start were the absolute worst. That man needs to leave his hair, his hair down. That's crazy. I don't see them getting that far. They're going to be just fine. As a group, they'll be just fine. But eventually, somebody else is going to be deemed a weak link. And I think it's going to be Dion next. Honestly. Anywhoosies, let's move on to the next match. Hopefully, I got the next one loaded up. This was a speed match to determine who the next number one contender is for Lexus King's Speed Championship. Now, this is Dorian Van Doo, I want to say his name. And this is Sean Legacy. These two were going at it. It was a pretty decent match, but unfortunately for both of them, they fought so hard, but they were not able to beat the clock. It ended in a draw. Now, I don't know what that means for them or how they're going to work that out. I didn't listen. I didn't ask. I didn't wait to hear it. So it is what it is. I apologize for not telling y'all or not giving y'all all of the tea, but baby, that's all I know. Okay, I'm sorry. The ponytail wasn't doing him favors. Well, let's get into this exchange between the champion Naraku and Cam Hendricks. I truly despise Cam Hendricks, and not because he's a villain, but because he is unnecessarily catapulted to the top for no reason, and he's not even interesting or fun to watch. He's a very generic cookie cutter villain, and he just doesn't work in my opinion. He looks like a cartoon character in the face, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So Naraku and Tony D'Angelo got to talking. Tony came out and was talking first, and then yeah, 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 the Ginyu Force. Naraku came out, and Tony was just like, "Let me guess, you're out here talking about how you're gonna be champion or blah blah blah," and I'm just like, Tony D, can I call you? Um, Sweetheart, it wasn't that long ago that you were the guy coming out interrupting the champion, basically warning him that you were going to be champion too. That wasn't that long ago, you know. So maybe I don't know, maybe you should just listen to what they have to say, because it's better to know where your enemies are than to wait for them to attack you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, babe? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure I'm making sense. Anyway, Naraku basically told him, like, nah, fuck what you're talking about. I came out here to tell you that I am just here to protect you. And Tony, like, what? Then Cam Hendricks came out there and was like, yeah, cut my music, cut my music. Yeah, I beat you. I pinned y'all. So I can't wait for my championship. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen or wait to hear what he had to say, because it was the same bullshit that you hear from any other cookie cutter bitch that shows up. Okay. And I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care about any of that. What the fuck? Okay, somebody gonna have to translate because I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. So I don't. All I see is WWE and Rey Mysterio twice in the comments. I don't know what any of that is saying. So I apologize. You know, it looked like Spanish. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me. Anyways, back to my conversation. Cam Hendricks came out there and was talking shit. And Tony just told him straight up, like, yeah, you can come after me for the title, but your confidence is what's gonna get your ass whooped. Okay. I was Portuguese. Okay. Ah, got it. Are they saying that they like Dominic Mysterio? So what does this say? Because I don't know what this says. I'm confused. I just want to know what it say. I'm not trying to be mad at you or nothing. Games Forever 17. I'm sorry, baby. I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know what this says. You said, yeah, I saw that, and I said, ooh, that's spicy Spanish. No. At least that is Portuguese. And I apologize for not calling it what it was. I didn't recognize it. It just looked like Spanish to me, so I apologize. But if it is Portuguese, which it seems to be, I don't know what it means. I'm sorry, love. Ah, it's French with a hint of Spanish, which is Portuguese. Cody Rhodes. Love that you love Cody Rhodes, babe, but we're on NXT today, honey. Anywhoosies. Cam Hendricks decided he wanted to try to attack Tony D'Angelo as Tony D'Angelo walked off. Let me see if I got that. Do I got that? Yeah, there it is. He brought his stupid ass out there. Looked like a cross between The Rock and This is what I mean. Like, it's very OG coded, and it's just not, it's nothing original. And I'm just not okay with it. I want to talk about WWE. Okay. And you guys are just putting names in the comments. I love that for you, but here's the thing. If you continue to put names in the comments, I'm just going to give you your 5 minutes. And that, I don't think that you want that. So why don't we chill? Okay, while we talk about NXT, and you guys can enjoy that. Okay. Meanwhile, EO's man still in the frame like the baddie he is. Girl. Okay. Okay. I tried to be nice. I really did, but y'all did not want to do that. So I guess I'm gonna have to give you your 5 minutes. Yes. Okay. This is the game that we're playing today. It's called 5 Minutes of Fame. Since everybody decided, well, you two, what's it? Tracy 575, Tracy 157. Sound like Trinity 57. You ever heard of that group Trinity 57, Jerry? It's a gospel group. They used to say gospel music. They ain't made music in a long time. But Trinity 57 here and Gangs Forever 17 decided they wanted to spam my comments with these comments. Some of it is in Portuguese and others it's in English. So y'all go ahead and give them their time because that's what they want. They want time and they're about to get it. So we about to play a little bit of music in the background, give y'all a little lo-fi, a little chill moment, just so we can relax. See that? It's nice. It's nice. Lo-fi is real nice. So guys, forever, this is your moment. And everybody in the comments is gonna give you your moment. Okay, they're gonna give you your moment, babe. That's what you're asking for. And here you are. We love that for you. Huh? Huh? Oh, we're gonna give you a moment. We're gonna give you a moment. YouTube, don't run now. See, this is what happens every time I put the 5 minutes up. Everybody wants to trip. They don't want to stay to receive their 5 minutes of fame. I don't understand that. Why do you leave? Why do you leave when I try to give you what you begging for? You coming in the comments, you spamming the comments with shit every 5 minutes. Where y'all going? What's up? So here you go. Let's just give it to you. Not replay. Jesus. Oh my God. A joint 5 minutes. They get a joint 5 minutes. We're not giving people they own. Yeah, laugh, get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Do all you can, honey. Okay, keep it pushing. Keep it moving. You got 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes, baby. You got 4 minutes. First, it was every superstar you could think of. Then it was your country. It was Brazil. Now we got 4 minutes to save the world. The time is waiting. We only got 4 minutes to save the world. I used to love that song. We only got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Madonna. You gotta get it on. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I used to love that. I'm gonna play that when I get off live today. Oh. That's because he's on the mobile version, if I recall, of the live rather than the YouTube website. He's on the mobile version. They got only 5 minutes, Keisha. Because see, this is my thing. I know that people just don't get enough love and attention at home. So when they come into somebody else's house or inside their comments, they acting a fool. And it's all because don't nobody love them. Don't nobody love them, girl. And it's sad. I got a lot of love. I am well loved. And half of that is coming from myself. Matter of fact, most of it comes from 90% of it comes from myself, honey. Okay? So I'm well loved. Besides just me, my family, I'm loved beyond. Okay, I don't need the validation of anybody but myself to do what I do. But it is always that random one who comes in the comments and they need some type of love and affection. So you got to give them something, Keisha. We got to give them some time because that's all they want. That is all they want is they want attention and they want to rattle you and get underneath your skin. So instead of doing all of that and getting all hollering and rah and shit, child, please. They gets this. They gets to have their time. They gets to have their 5 minutes of fame. And then afterwards, we do what is necessary. Okay? Okay. Not before Kim K buys it. Jesus. Me and my older sister used to bump that shit. I love that song. They got lucky that I watched 90 Day Fiance because I definitely wouldn't have known the language. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. Hey, Hiram. Hiram, do you got mess today? Because I feel like you done popped in here because you got mess after we finished with NXT. I feel like you got mess today. That's why you popped in here. Something's going on. There's a disturbance in the force. Can we change them with disturbing the peace? I don't know. We might. If they real dirty, I might do a different one where we do disturbing the peace. We got 37 seconds left for your 5 minutes of fame, sir and ma'am, or we days and thems, whatever you identify as, and then you're going to be gone. Although Games was saying The Undertaker helped John Cena win the fight against The Rock. How does that even... Okay. Aaliyah, I can't even... Games, it looks like your time is up, dear. Your 5 minutes of fame is over. Thank you so much for coming and playing. Huh? Give him a round of applause for coming in and playing and having a good time. Yeah. We appreciate you so much for coming in and playing the game. But now, my dear, I must bid you adieu. And here's what I tell you from here on out. When you come into somebody else's house, number one, you wipe your feet. You be respectful. And you talk to me nice. That's it. That's all. I wish you no ill will. I wish you all the luck in the world. And as for you, what's your name? Treasy 157. You too. Same deal, different toilet. When you come into somebody's house, you wipe your feet and you talk to me nice. And that's all. I hope you have a great day. I really, really do. Anyways, back to what we were talking about, back to the topic at hand. And it definitely was NXT, what we were talking about. If you don't watch the show and this is not something that you want to listen to, I totally understand. Give me a minute and we'll get into Clash in Italy, and I'll open up the send the link so you can come in. Here are the rules. If you plan on coming into my live, number one, you ain't got to pull no Roman Reigns and acknowledge me, but at least have some damn respect when you come in here. Number two, don't act a damn fool. Okay, because that's just I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna let my people argue with you. I'm just gonna kick your ass out. Okay. And number three, if you in the comments, just talk regular. We having a good time. We not trying to kick nobody out or keep people from saying what they want to say. Just be respectful. Say what you got to say and be cool. But let's keep it on the topic at hand. Don't spam the comments with your bullshit because you want to talk about what you want to talk about. Because this is my show. And if you want to talk about how The Rock got helped by The Undertaker, go do it on yours. Okay? Set up your StreamYard, your Streamlabs, or whatever, and do it on yours. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, Kayla, I do not have the brain capacity for the work tea today. I'm sorry. I love you. You know I do, but I just don't have the brain capacity for it today. I just don't. I promise I'll get you next time. Not the air shifted. I just came to say hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said I can feel it in the air. But I did find something. Yeah, I know you did. I told you. I felt it. I felt it in my spirit. In my spirit. Took me a bit to translate. My Portuguese is rusty, girl. If you are still interacting with the pasty pool noodle, I'm gonna be upset. I respectfully. Respectfully, I'm going to be upset too. I'm not. I was upset 5 lives ago. Not 5 lives ago. What? What?
What?
What? Where you going to the bathroom? Ooh. Oh no, he pushed to the back. Is he banished forever? I ain't got to see that man till August. Ugh. Blocked like a Lego. You're a generous person, charitable. He be pouring out of his empty, nearly empty cup. Ooh, y'all are messy today. Acknowledge she, please do. Our tribal chief, Nar. Tiffany is our tribal chef because she be cooking these hoes. That's ignorant. That's ignorant, but I love it. I know, Kayla. I'm sorry, babes. I'm sorry. I just don't have the brain capacity to process it today. But I promise you, I got you next time. I promise. Okay. So let's move back into the show. We was talking about Naraku, and then we had said that he was protecting Tony from Cam Hendricks because Cam tried to attack Tony, and Cam got knocked out by Naraku. Now in the back, Naraku went up to Mason Rook because Mason Rook was talking to the GM Robert Stone, and he was like, "Look, you know Cam jumped the line. Now, if it hadn't been for me, Cam Hendricks wouldn't have shit right now. And you know he talking that bullshit because he stole my opportunity. Now, I don't know what you're going to do about it." And Robert was like, "Look, between me and you, I'm glad you took his little ass out because getting on my motherfucking nerves. But it ain't about what I like and what is true to you. It's all about what it says on the paper. And the paper says that Cam Hendricks got to win over Miles Bourne. So he's the next one in line." Okay, bet. And the match is set for next week. And Mason Rook was like, "Huh. So he gets match, huh? So maybe I'll just, have a little fun in that match." And Naraku was like, "You ain't gonna do shit. You gonna keep your thick ass in the back and mind your business. I'll be damned if you fuck up this match." And he was like, "You don't tell me what to do, Naraku. Who the fuck is you?" He's like, "You better go sit your little ass down somewhere before you get fucked up." And Raku just stood there chewing on his gum, like, "Nigga, I will murder you right here in front of Robert Stone." Robert Stone, like, listen, y'all need to chill the fuck out, relax, breathe. Don't start that bullshit back here. Mason Rook, like, "Yeah, all right. I bet you I'll be out there next week, though." I like Mason Rook. A lot of people be talking shit about Mason Rook, but I like Mason. I think Mason is very, 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 very good. Excellent talker. And this is another reason why I like not a you better shut your damn mouth, tribal queef. I will cut you. You dirty bastard. Call me a tribal queef. What the hell? I had to get something to drink, child. Oak is dry. Don be getting on my damn nerves. He said, "I'm finna take it out." They got me stressed. They got Rob stressed. They do. Like Rob, but he doing a good job. I will say he's doing a good job. So let us move on. Let me see. What's this one right here? Jada Parker. All it took was somebody pissing you off for you to get your shit together, huh? I will say this. I love how WWE is bringing in a lot of tall, thick black women. Okay, I like that. All right, all of these girls are tall and they banging in the paint type bitches, and I like that. Okay, Layla Diggs gives very much Bianca Belair without her strength, without her muscle mass and body, but they have a similar build, similar height, and they got a similar style. But Layla D's got a little bit more agility, did not necessarily the more agility than Bianca does, but she doesn't rely strictly on power. And that's a cool thing for her because at her height and weight, to be able to get on the top rope and do that moonsault the way that she did, even though Jada moved out the way and didn't take the moonsault, it was perfectly executed. This match was a very good showcase for Layla to show where she is, but it also was a very good reminder as to how vicious Jada Parker can be and how truly good Jada Parker is when she locks in. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm on Jada's side with this one. Natalia need to stop belting into people's business and shut the fuck up. But I know what's about to happen. She gonna be like, I said what I said to motivate you because it seemed like you was all in your head and you needed somebody to anchor for you to channel all your anger into. And if I had to be that woman, then so be it. I already know where this is going. She's a horrible read. But I like this match a lot. I thought that Layla Diggs is good. I do think she danced a little bit too much. But I mean, she'll figure out what she want to do in terms of her character, in terms of what she wants to showcase very much later. But I like Layla. I see her doing great things later on down in the future. She needs just a little bit more polishing, just a little bit. What I really like about the black girls, and y'all can get in y'all feelings all y'all want to, but what I love about the black girls is when they come in, they are more polished, they are prepared, they are ready. Comparing Layla Diggs to say a Tiffany Stratton when Tiffany Stratton came in, for Tiffany to get the time that she got on TV, the time that she got on TV, first of all, it was undeserved. Let's just keep it straight. And number two, she was not prepared. She was not ready. Meanwhile, the black girls are coming in. Lash, fucking Kaylani, Jada Parker, Layla. Okay. All of these black girls are coming in and being, these girls are coming in and not only being ready, but are damn near prepared to be champions already. Callie Armstrong, like the list goes on. Okay. I need them to trust in them black girls more than they trust in them white girls and give them their spotlight. Give them their shine right when they show that they can handle it. But for y'all to be giving Tiffany, what pissed me, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all wasn't there. I was. I saw that hoe in the beginning. She was terrible. Horrible. But they gave her time every week, shaking it in his Hermes, child. Ugh. I need Tether Boss to sit down. Sit down. I was there. Basuda, she was terrible. She was terrible. She was horrible. But they gave her the time anyway. They gave it to her anyway. But anyways, this match was good. Not the pretense. Stop it. Stop it. I see great things in Layla Diggs' future. Great things. Great. Now, Shiloh had a match against Charlie Dempsey. I don't know what it is, but it don't matter what kind of group Charlie Dempsey gets in. Charlie can't get a win to save his motherfucking life, okay? Whether he be villain or face, he can't win shit, okay? I don't know if they just don't like that motherfucker or what it is, but they don't give Charlie a goddamn thing. He put more people over than he do winning. Poor Charlie. Poor Charles. Poor Charles. Anyway, Charles lost his match to Shiloh, and Shiloh continued his campaign to be Mr. NXT. Got plenty of petition, got plenty of signatures on there for him to be Mr. NXT, but Tristan Angels is not happy about that. So Tristan says, I went to Robert Stone, and next week we're going to have a Mr. NXT pageant. There will be rules you need to follow, and we'll really see who Mr. NXT really is. It's gonna be Shiloh, and Tristan gonna attack him and beat him up. If you don't know the game right now, you don't know. You need to learn it for reals. Child. No, he haven't. And he wasn't really not winning that much with them either. I don't like a conventionally pretty man. I find him to be attractive. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's in no is he good looking? Yes. But in no universe would I ever be like, oh, that's a man that I would wanna get down with. Not even in not on my best day. No. I'm good. Give me a Nemo or Bronco and I got you. He's focus group hot. I watched a video essay on it. He's conventionally attractive. He's pretty, but he's not sexually attractive. At least not to me. I feel like he would cry. I feel like he would cry if he orgasmed. So he's a crier. For sure. I haven't said that about a man since Adam Cole, and I love Adam Cole. I don't care. Love that man down, big head and all. Moving on. Second half of the speed tournament. Romeo Monroe, or I think that's his name, went up against Nathan Frazier. Oh, love this match. So much fun, so much speed, so much agility. It was just a good time. If you missed any of the matches, you need to watch it. Okay. This one came down to the wire. Romeo was able to get a roll up pin on Nathan Frazier really quick before the timer ran out. So Romeo picked up the win. And Noam Dar, his mentor and favorite wrestler, was out there to shake his hand and hug him. And he was having a great time. So congratulations to you, Romeo. Oh, goody. I'm gonna watch it and then maybe me and the girls will talk about it on next week's podcast. Pretty privilege in wrestling. All right. Let's move on to the final blows of the show. OTM was scheduled to be in a tag team match against the Culling, but Sean Spears decided to attack OTM with a chair before the match could even get started. And it seemed like him and Nico were not on the same page with that. And well, it cost them pretty big towards the end of the show. Izzy Dane had her match with Lola Vice. And while the girls, obviously, Nico and what's his face, were definitely cheating for Izzy, causing enough of a distraction, OTM recovered enough to come out there and take out both members of the culling. And that left Izzy to fight her own battles for the rest of the night. But it would not do her any good because Lola Vice hit that spinning back fist and it was lights out for Izzy Dane. Lola Vice is still a two-belt champion, and she's still your NXT Women's Champion. She got a lot more bodies to clear through. Not only is Kaylani Jordan still gunning for her championship, but now Callie Armstrong is also making her ire towards the title, as is Kendall Gray. So we got a lot going on, and I'm not sure how it's gonna play out, but I really want Lola Vice to be able to make it at least into the beginning of next year, maybe towards the end of the year, like Iron Survivor. Right before Iron Survivor, she drops that title, and then she gets to come up to the main roster, and the real dismantlement of the Judgment Day will begin. Because I need my idea to work. I need it to work. I need them to do it. It just would be poetic justice. Poetic justice. You got to trust me. Anywhoosies, what I like about NXT is they have multiple people lined up for the championship. But that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be a sitting champion just waiting for people to come to you. If you're somebody like Roman Reigns, sure. But when you're talking about making moments and having real battles, like this is how it should be. People shouldn't be afraid. Like you should be on Samoa Joe type shit. Do you remember when Joe was going after Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar was champion on Raw for like 2 years straight? And everybody, he was blowing through everybody, and we all thought that Joe was going to be champion. Like that was the one guy that we knew was not afraid of Brock Lesnar. It didn't happen for Joe, but the one thing about his character and the way that it was built, the way he maneuvered, Joe did not fear Brock Lesnar in any way, shape, or form. He stepped to him wholeheartedly with everything he had, and he choked that nigga out on the stage, and it was glorious. That's why I wish they would have gave him a longer feud because the way he lost was trash. And they didn't do anything with Joe after that besides having him go after AJ Styles on SmackDown and him going after Jeff Hardy. Like Joe was diabolical. He was diabolical, but it was in a good, entertaining way. You know what I'm saying? It was in a good, entertaining way. That's the kind of tenacity you got to have. I want I want somebody who got balls, but it makes sense for them to have it. I don't want somebody like Cam Hendricks who haven't done anything, hasn't proven themselves in any way, shape, or form, and they just come out of nowhere talking about, oh yeah, I'm going after the title, I deserve it. Bitch, if you don't get your Bob's Burgers looking ass the fuck out of my face, who the fuck is you? Like, what? You out here looking like a fake ass rock with these Jordans on? Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Champion? You been here for a fucking a second, bitch. Smell it. What are you talking about? It's just weird. It's just weird, and I just need him to go away immediately. When Joe told Jeff to sit there and act like this is an AA meeting and be quiet, I was like, "Ooh, child." And his quagmire chin, he looked like he's like every cartoon character that has ever been created. Just odd looking in the face. I'm sorry, Maxine, but your husband weird looking. Anyways, listen, my homeboy AT2 has hit 100,000 subscribers. 100K. We love that for you. Congratulations, subscribers. That must feel amazing. He's having a celebration on Saturday, May 30th. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I We'll be setting up for Clash in Italy for this weekend, hopefully. I'm gonna watch Clash in Italy, but he's gonna be having a celebration. I might pop in just to tell him what up. I'm mad at him because he ain't tell us nothing. I had to look in the chat that he set up so I can see that he hit 100 subscribers with his rude ass. But anyways, congratulations to you, AT2. I am very proud of you. Okay, you did that, and I love that for you. And with that being said, it's time to take a quick little break, and I'm gonna let you guys in, and we can talk about Clash in Italy. Okay? He ain't told us shit, Hiram, not a damn thing, with his big-headed ass. Before we get into Clash in Italy, let me remind you that on Monday, Netflix, they're going to be in Turin, Italy. The show starts at 2 p.m. The show starts at 2 p.m., people. All right? It starts at 2 p.m. So we're going to take a quick break, and I shall return, and we're going to talk about Clash in Italy.
Just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of grandma already. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of grandma already. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She real, never fake, no style. She got that summertime. We out here living right now. She got that summertime. Ain't thinking about nothing else. Went through all 3 seasons. She my summertime for a reason. She got that summertime. Her heat got me feeling fantastic.
Alrighty then. Hi, how are ya? I am back. We're gonna talk about Clash in Italy. And I walked away for like 5 seconds and then I saw y'all was feeling the music. Yes, it is Janae's music. It is hers. And I'm gonna put the whole song in here because that shit slaps. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all how she did it because that's her business and that's for her to tell. But this is Janae's song and it is called Summertime. And it hit. I love it. I've been bopping it. But shout out to Janae. Janae is a producer. She makes music. She's smart. And we love her and miss her around these parts. I love her. She does insane, incredible music. She's awesome. So that is her song. In case you wanted to know, she did post it over on TikTok too. So if you want to go support, you can. But I do not have Janae's TikTok in here. I sorry, I don't have it. Where the hell is Don at? I know his ass did not go to sleep. Get your ass up. Okay, so we're talking about Clash in Italy. I was asked to do predictions of this show and where I think it's going to go. I think this show is fairly simplistic. The possibilities of where it could go. I think there is a couple matches on here. Hold on. He just got out the shower. Junior.
Okay. What's he calling?
Can you give me that honey up there? Be careful. Can you take this to Uncle Kevin for me? Okay? Did you have a flavor packet today? Mm-hmm. Do you have any more? Okay, babe. All right. So we're going to talk about Clash in Italy, and we're going to talk about the matches. Let's talk about the least relevant matches. The least relevant. The match between Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Now, some of you may be interested in this match, and I love Cody Rhodes just as much as the next person, but I am not interested in this match. I do love Cody. I do appreciate what he brings to the table. It's just I don't care. I don't care about this. The matchup, the feud. I don't care about it. They're going about it completely wrong, and that's where they're having their issue. I hate that Gunther wasted his one favor from Paul Heyman on this. This was a waste of a favor. I feel like you could have used this favor in so many other ways, but you chose to waste it on this, and I feel bad for you because I don't think you understand your worth. And I don't get it. But do I think that I wish Royce really did sign a contract? Me too. I feel like that would have been so much fun. Damn. Anyways, I don't think Cody's losing the title to Gunther. It's unfortunate for Gunther because I feel like he's being used as a placeholder until Randy comes back, which I think Randy is coming back either at Clash in Italy or somewhere in when he defends the title, which probably will be in June or July when they go overseas to Riyadh and do what is it, Night of Champions. I think that will happen there. Other than that, I generally have no interest in this match, but you guys let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. Do you pick Gunther? Are you team Gunther or are you team Cody? If you don't want to comment, that is also fine. I understand. But just let me know. Maybe I could put a poll up and you guys can vote. How's that? Is that better? You better at the voting? Some of you guys don't like commenting, and it'll just be easier to vote. Let's put a poll up. Team Cody or Team Gunter? Let's see. So there go the poll. It is up. You can see it. I hope. I hope you can see it. Because sometimes it be acting real stank. Now there goes the poll. It's live. It's loud, live, and in color. Damn. Definitely looks like it's Team Cody for now as far as the comments go. Rico, you picking or you don't care?
I think that white man's gonna win.
Well,
yeah, definitely that white man. Absolutely, yeah.
Don, wake your ass up. Your rude ass. Took your ass to sleep. Stop smoking before my lives, goddammit.
Just saying, cigarettes don't put me to sleep.
Ugh. Oh, you nasty whore. You're disgusting. I hate cigarettes. But you're right.
And they make me skinny.
Oh my God.
I'm down 33 pounds.
I'm glad you're down 33 pounds, but I do not believe it has anything to do with cigarettes.
No, they played a part, but they're not all of it. I can't give it all to the cigarettes. Nar.
We're moving on to the next one. So we're going to take that poll down. And then we're going to put up the next one. They are appetite suppressors, but that ain't why that fool lost no damn weight. It
Well, I
came
mean,
from his
between
hard
like
work in the gym.
well, I've only been going to the gym for 2 months. I lost 33 pounds before I hit the gym.
I'm not giving it to the cigarettes. I don't care how many times you try to move the goal. I'm not doing it.
Nar. I think generally just not working at Drake's anymore, probably because I was just like eating like crazy over there. Because I got at least 2 free meals at this.
Yeah, and they weren't the healthiest.
Nar.
So we're moving on. This time we are talking about Becky Lynch and Sol Ruka. Okay, so if you missed Becky's match with Sol Ruka this past Saturday or Saturday night main event, then you know that Sol and Becky were having a decent match. Becky attacked her before the match even started. She was able to recover and get on Becky's ass, and Becky didn't like that. And because they keep putting Jessica Carr as Becky's referee for all of her matches, she somehow is highly involved in every controversial thing that goes on with Rebecca. So instead of Becky just moving out of the way of the goddamn soul snatcher, she pulls Jessica into it, and Jessica ends up suffering the move. Now, Jessica gets up and rings the bell and says Becky is disqualified, which rightfully so. And therefore, she decides to beat up Soul. She decides to beat up Soul for her troubles. That's how it ended. And then on Monday, she was talking cash shit about why is the widget not activated? Y'all put the numbers in the chat. The widget is not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, okay. Because my ass had the poll stopped. Okay, so put y'all numbers in there again. Put your numbers in there again, y'all, so it can register the numbers, because it didn't register it because it's my fault. Anyways, so now she was backstage on Monday talking hella shit about how Sol Ruka is not ready and she will never be ready for the big time. Blah, 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 gay sex, blah, blah, Congress. That's when they came back there, and on Saturday Night Main Event, they came back there and told her, well, since you decided you wanted to act like a bigoted bitch, you can wrestle Soul again at Clash of Italy, and this time, it's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. You're welcome. She does not like that. Now, I don't know why this poll ain't working. It was just working a few seconds ago. But anyways, the chat is overwhelmingly on Sol Ruka's side. They believe Sol Ruka is going to be the new Intercontinental Champion. Rico, this is your time to shine, love. What do you think?
I don't think they're gonna give it to Soul that soon. I'll be surprised if they do, but I don't. She just got that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Well, Hiram, what do you think?
Oh, jump scare.
Wait, what?
I didn't know he was in here. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
Tiffany didn't ask me what was my pick, so I'll just stay quiet.
Your mic was off. Don't blame that shit on me. It was off.
I just stay quiet. I was minding my business.
Sir, your mic was off. I saw it.
And Tiffany don't lie like that, so
I mean, my mic was off. I can't admit that. I thought
It
she
was off, so I didn't ask
Because she
because I
said,
assumed
because
you
I thought
didn't
she
want
was
to
going.
talk.
No, I thought she was just going to go in order because I was playing my game, so I didn't know if it was going to be loud or not.
Oh my God.
You said Don, so I thought Don was in here, but then Don didn't
Don's
respond.
big heavy ass ain't in here. He sleep. He's somewhere asleep.
And that's why I figured because he didn't respond. So I was like, wait a minute.
honestly, this is a new record for him. He fell asleep before the link was even posted.
I know. This is actually.
I don't know, but he did say he was gonna take a nap. He did say that in the
When he
chat.
called you tribal queen.
Yes. Shitty ass nigga go put that in the damn chat and then go to sleep. Rude nigga, just rude.
Oh, that was funny.
I remember I saw that and I said I thought he said tribal queen and I said I don't think that's what it says. And I looked at it and said, oh. And I was like, what possessed you to?
Because he ain't shit.
I thought that was a type. I thought that was a typo. I was like, no,
It was never a typo with Don. Never.
No, that's not true. Because he be typo.
He will put in the next the next box
Not
will be crazy.
always, not
He'll
always,
put a
not
star and an
Tiffany, not
asterisk and be
always.
like, "That's what I meant." But it ain't no damn typo. That nigga mean exactly what he be saying. Shit.
No, because sometimes he'd be typing and I'd be being like, okay, so it can't mean this, but it also can't mean this, so it might mean this. But I think this is what he means. And he even admits it. He'll be like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure out what I mean. You know what I mean. And sometimes I don't, but I pretend like I do. I'm
So
nodding
that
my
would
head like I
depend on how
understand.
high he is when he typing it. If he is high, it's hard for him to decipher what he really means when he types. But when he is sober and completely lucid, that nigga don't make no mistake in what he be saying. He means exactly what he be saying.
But I pick Soul.
Ooh,
I
you
don't say
can
that.
say I'm a
Maybe because I want Becky to be
dreamer.
let
To be
go of the
so,
title.
I want it to be so, but I have a feeling that even if she does get it, it's gonna be on some bullshit technicality, like Jessica clothesline Becky or some shit, because Becky keep getting in her face or Becky's attacking her. It's gonna be something like that because it's always something like that with Becky. Becky can't never just lose clean to nobody, which I don't understand. Um, I don't
Well,
mind
at least
Soul
she got
getting this
the
title right out the gate because it's not the main title. This is a mid card championship. This is a stepping stone title, and she's not going to be the type of champion where it doesn't make sense why she's champion. You'll understand it. She has the ability to take care of it and to compete. So I'm fine with it. Half of the women's roster right now is stuck in tag team hell to begin with. So as far as I'm concerned, where is the mid card? There is none. So giving it to Soul ain't that bad of an idea if we being fair.
And what I
Um,
realized when it comes to the tag team division with the women, it's either they don't care at all, or they put everybody in the tag team division, which makes them not focus on the main title or the mid card title.
so
Yeah. But that's what they do
I
with the
think,
men's division too.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I think the problem is that they don't think things through. Like you fire half of your tag team division and then say WWE is in a rebuilding phase. And it's just like, okay, you wouldn't be if you had kept your tag teams.
Right.
Like you fired Motor City Machine Guns and you just hired them not too long ago. You fired Joe Gacy. You fired what is this? Dexter's second firing. It's the second time being
Yeah.
fired.
It's the
Yeah.
second time that
It's the
fucking
third time Bo Dallas
Dexter.
has been fired.
Yeah, and I think
Damn,
it's the
he been
second
fired
time
3 times.
for Eric Rowan.
Yeah. This is Bo Dallas's third time being fired, as far as I know. Um,
I thought this was his first time.
nope, he was let go before.
Because he was let go under B team, and then he was brought back, I think, because he was covering for Bray for some
Yep,
of his matches, and
yep.
then yeah,
Um, oh,
I said
because
Dexter.
I don't think he was with the company when Bray died.
No, he wasn't. Well, no, that's not true because he was
no,
Uncle Howdy. So
he was.
but he wasn't. If that makes sense,
He,
like he wasn't a full active character yet, but he was Uncle Howdy. He was playing the character Uncle Howdy for Bray, and then after Bray died, he was like full time. So he did. I think he did have a contract. I think it might have been like on a pay per appearance type thing because he wasn't signed at that time when they re-signed Bray back to WWE. I don't think he was. But any whoosies, I hope Becky loses. That's the only way I can explain it. But we're going to
yeah, give
proceed
give my
forward.
give my Cuzzo the
I
title.
need that lady to go home so bad, and her potato sack
Mm.
fucking gears. Like I'm sick of it.
Ooh,
out
shit.
here, out here wearing
No.
fucking potato sacks with fucking board shorts, looking like you're about to go on a golfing trip. With the same tired ass fucking ponytail because we need to see Becky's tapings one more time, you guys. We need to see them every fucking show. We need to see her fucking tapings. It's like Carmella
The
all over again.
reading is crazy. The reading is crazy. The next match
And we need
is
to
the
see her
only
not
other.
sell too, because it's not like she can be wrestling her ass off. It's like she don't even be wrestling like that. She can't even fucking sell. Like Dom posted shit of his video game, and I said, "This is how you know it's a video game because Becky could never sell like this. She's not capable.
I don't know why Rico is having such
She
a hard
wrestle
on
like she
Rico.
gotta take a shit as soon as she get in the back,
He is so shut
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Let
Where's
him
your beef
go
hurt?
first.
and then she all gaunt in the face now too, looking like she got
Oh
buckles
my
that
god.
removed.
Well, no, she deserved that because what she did to Charlotte. She deserved this reading because what she did to Charlotte.
I tried to tell y'all niggas didn't want to listen to me, so I'm not trying to hear that. I'm
And
really
I've
not.
never
I've
talked
been
down on
telling
Mother
y'all.
Char.
I've
Charles
been
has
telling
always
y'all
been
that for
safe.
years. I
Becky's a
told
fucking
y'all.
weirdo
I
who owes her
told
three
y'all.
good night jacks.
Everybody told me I was wrong. And I told y'all that y'all owed that lady an apology. And everybody said, I'm not down for shit. Now you're online talking about, oh my God, Charlotte, I'm so sorry. No, don't apologize. You raggedy bitch.
Right. It's funny how these
Don't try to
bitches turn
join
into my
Queen Nation.
fans. Like,
Yeah,
Like, don't try
nah.
to join the Queen Nation now.
I thought she was plastic. That's what you said.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
but
Becky
I'm
really
gonna be
has
honest, we
full
should
of
have
it.
all like y'all should have known it because Becky's whole man shtick, like that whole run relied on internalized misogyny. Like, come on, y'all. That whole thing was internalized misogyny. We all saw it. Y'all just weren't woke enough to see it.
You was
Mm-hmm.
blinded by the rose-colored glasses.
I was not. I was not.
Well,
Y'all
not
were.
I know. Yeah, we weren't, but they were.
Okay. Before Rico goes down another fucking rant and we have to start all over.
Her and that fuck ass man of hers. I'm
No!
sick of Steph too.
No, because she really be getting it from her husband. Her husband ain't shit
I'm
either.
Her
gonna do
peacock of a
it.
fucking husband. Her
I'm gonna
peacock of
mute
a
it because
fucking
he just going
husband.
off for no reason.
With his burnt ramen noodle hair looking like Kenny Omega circa
Damn.
2022.
Will you stop
No. I will not be silenced.
You know,
it,
they
nigga?
deserve it. They deserve it.
Yes,
To be
you
fair.
will. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill are doing their part two moment. Okay. Rhea Ripley is the champion. She did beat Jade fair and square at WrestleMania, and Jade is very butthurt about it. She has been attacking Rhea Ripley and Charlotte and Bliss, and they even lost to Jade Cargill and her baddies at Saturday Night Main Event. Now, do I think Jade Cargill gonna go get this title back? No, no, I don't. To me, it would make absolutely no sense. But if they want to do a series where it's a hot potato thing and then Rhea gets it back at Night of the Champions or whatever, then so be it. I do think that she's going to join in the Queen of the Ring tournament, which is going to start on Monday and it's going to begin and finish out on Friday. So I do think she's going to join that tournament to get herself back to the championship, but I just don't think that she's going to win. I don't think she's gonna win at all.
Can we even have a Queen of the Ring tournament with like the roster
Yeah,
we
there's the
got?
King and Queen of the Ring tournament starting next week.
Um, we about to see a lot of
Hmm.
people we ain't seen in a minute, y'all. And this gonna be the
Okay,
last
Well,
time
then
we
I
see him
mean,
for a
sure,
bit.
that's fine.
we
Who
can see
wins the
Ivy
tournament
Nile again.
depends on who's in it. We don't know who's in it, so I'm sure they'll put Ivy's ass in there just to round some shit out.
I heard Nikita's getting called up.
I've been
Nikita,
hearing that they're gonna
Nikita is
call up
being called.
Nikita. Yeah, I've been hearing that they're gonna pair her with Becky.
Why?
That's what the streets have been saying. I've been seeing rumblings of it, and multiple people have
Let's
been
give her some
saying it.
personality.
So Not everyone is lying. That's all I'm gonna say. Take it with a grain of salt, but that's what I've
Whatever.
been
I'm
hearing.
gonna say
Is that she's gonna be Becky's little helper. Since
um,
Debbie's not
um,
available, she's gonna be Becky's little helper.
whatever. Look at this bullshit. Just let her come up like she always do. She loud anyway. And tacky. Her when she dresses just tacky. I wish I had her body. Sometimes I just want to trade places.
The
I
wrong
can show
bitches got
bitches.
fat asses.
Ugh. It ain't even her ass. It's just she's got a nice body once she got herself together so she would stop getting injured. She had a nice body before, but she has a nice body now. And I just like, ooh, if I could just trade places with that hoe, keep my skin color
Wait,
and be
trade.
and have her
Wait,
body and just be like, oh, I will be serving.
wait,
Anyways,
with who though?
Nikita, keep up.
Oh,
what?
you
Are
said
you
trade bodies
okay?
with who? Who, me?
Are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
He
because you said
loses
trade
the
bodies.
conversation like Maj do, because you know how like Maj just gets lost at one point.
Yes.
We'll be having a conversation. Maj will kind of dip out, and then he'll come back and be like, "Wait, what are we talking about?"
I'm like, why are we here? Why are we here?
My favorite
Okay,
is when
I,
Maj is when we're in the group chat and Maj comes in like mid conversation. He's like, "What are we talking about?"
We
And we're
aren't
all like,
talking about
"Scroll
shit.
up."
We aren't talking about
We'll be
nothing.
like, "Scroll up." He's like, "No," and we're like, "Okay then."
Okay. Now I'm not telling you. Shit. You ain't gonna put in no work to know what we talking about, but you want me to tell you what we talk. No. Yes, Marjorie is an officer now.
Oh, so
Now he
unfortunate.
can legally put handcuffs on people.
we be doing that office all the time.
Y'all remember when we had that whole like Zoom meeting with his dom? That was fun.
Oh, God, good times.
I heard
Jenny
about that.
was acting a fool in that.
Sometimes the COVID had its moments. Sometimes.
I know. I keep having to remind y'all that I came in the middle of that. I was
It
talking to
wasn't.
Nicole the other day, and she was like, "Remember when this happened?" I said, "No, I don't." She said, "This was like 2017." I was like, "I wasn't in it at that point." She's like, "When did you join in 2019?" I said, "Girl, I came in 2021,
Yes. Mid COVID.
mid COVID." I'm like, I
It
was
was
still living with
mid
my parents
COVID.
in Texas. Like
Yep.
the lives we have all lived since then.
Dude. Anyways, Lego Goro decided he wanted to rear his head again because it just didn't sit right with him that this big old burly black man laid him out in front of everybody. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't take it. Oh, I must avenge myself. He said, I got my ass whooped and I understand that and I respect that, but I need to whoop your ass to prove that I'm still the beast incarnate. A retired beast whooped your ass. That's what he said. And then Uncle Philly was like, bitch, I'm not trying to whoop your ass because I've already done that. I'm just gonna kill you. I said, what? Murder?
Mozilla.
Oh yes. Yes. Yes, we are here.
Aus-
Yes, murder.
Australian people gonna be like, "Oh no, it's been a meal da,
Hell no.
been a meal da."
So they got Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi Part 2. Now, if you don't know how this is going to go, then I don't believe you're paying attention to the scorecard. All right? Right now, Obafemi has a win over Brock Lesnar. The only way that this will work is if Brock Lesnar gets a win over Obafemi. Now, how he gets said win, well, yeah.
Two of these for you, two of these for Uncle AJ.
Okay. Thank you. Now, how he gets said win is totally up to him.
Oh fuck.
I don't know how that's going to happen. She
It's
said
like
red
that
rum.
stupid Rihanna
Yes.
song.
Aaliyah voted. The poll is up. You can vote for who you think is going to win. It's Oba versus Lesnar, part 2. There will be a part 3, just so you know.
I'm just going to go ahead and say some people out.
Y'all are really
Travis.
voting for Oba. Hiram says
You
Brock.
gotta let him. You gotta let him. Tiffany, okay? This is a canon event, okay?
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm sorry.
like
Sorry to hurt your
this is going to happen a
feelings.
third time, and it's going to happen at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't think Oba's winning. I think Brock Lesnar's gonna low blow him, and that's how he's gonna win.
And that's the only way he can win.
That's what's gonna happen. I swear to you, I think that's what's gonna happen.
This bitch is whooping my ass. Oh my god.
Not dreams. Hell no.
Oh my god.
Well, let's hope that your dreams are not shattered because I
Oh
don't
wait, I think
see
I gotta choose
Open
my
Family
weapon.
winning this match. I just don't. We're moving on
See,
to the final
Brock
match.
is in his Sukihana phase where he said first he beat my ass, now he want to switch. Now I'm beating his ass.
I am so done. The fact that you correlated all of that together is fucking crazy to me.
You know
That's
something really
what
funny
Harrison
is
does.
my roommate like the other day I was like talking to her. It was late at night, mind you, but I was talking to her, and she's like, you need to like get a YouTube channel and just like upload you talking on there because I need people to like hear how you sound so I know I'm not crazy.
Ah!
And I looked her in the eyes and I said, I don't land the plane when you want me to. I land it when I need to, and you can figure out what that means. And she said, see right there, that's what I mean.
Just full on sayings. That's crazy. All right. And last but not least, it's tribal combat. The boys are going to be fighting, and whoever wins will be tribal chief. Now, word on the curb is that Zilla Batu may be debuting in WWE just a little bit early. He's not going to be in NXT. They say he's going to bypass and possibly help Jacob win this match so Jacob can become the tribal chief. But me personally, I don't think that's going to happen. No. Quite frankly, I think that Jacob is going to become Roman Reigns' servant. I believe he is going to become his right hand man, the one that will learn to love his tribal chief. I truly do believe that because Jacob does need to be humbled in order for that to work. Because I have told y'all this time and time again. Roman is champion, but there are way too many prospects out there that is going to be coming for him. Not only does he have to worry about Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker will have Bronson Reed, that massive man, on his side, but he also has to worry about a waiting, angry giant of a man in Obafemi. He does not have the capacity to defeat these men on his own without his family. He needs them. Y'all can talk all that shit about Roman all you want to, but you put him up against a 28-year-old Steiner or a 28-year-old Nigerian ruler, and he gonna get mollywopped. I don't care what the fuck you talking about. In,
Yeah.
in speed alone, Brian Breaker got his ass by a mile. Power and Braun, Obafemi has him by a mile. It's not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be an uphill battle of watching the tribal chief getting his ass whooped every week and then pulling out a win out of nowhere, which is usually how Roman Reigns' face runs go. And they haven't deviated from that path in the last 15 years. So
Don't remind me. I was
Hmm.
so sick of him even before the whole tribal chief shit came in. I was like, here he go again.
that arm,
Here he
it
go
was
again.
always that left arm. It was
Listen,
always the
I,
arm.
I cannot do another 4 years. Okay, cannot do
He
it.
ain't gonna
Will
be
not.
champion for no years because he can't do another 4 years.
Okay. He
He
ready
was
to go to bed.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? graduating high
He
school.
ready to go the fuck to bed. As soon as his match comes on, he is ready to be asleep. He ready to go right the fuck to bed. Okay, he does not want to be here, y'all. He does not want to be here, y'all. He don't love us like that, okay? And I need y'all to
So
accept that.
the votes are in. Everybody's voted, or at least everybody that wanted to vote. And it seems like Roman Reigns is the overwhelming winner in this particular poll.
Well, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Jacob.
You gonna pick Jacob, huh?
Hmm.
Well, good luck with
Okay.
that, baby.
He said, I want to be different.
So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Kenny used to do that all the time. She was a chaos queen. Any whoosies. Clash in Italy will be on May 31st. That is on a Sunday, and it will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday. 2 p.m. In turn, so will Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw will also come on at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. This is because they will still be in Turin, Italy, and Raw is going to go live every single week. Now, the schedule for the tour is as follows. I'm going to take my stuff off so y'all can see. Okay, let me take that down, and let's take the chat box down. So y'all can see the full schedule here. Let me make sure the banner not covering up. No, it's not covering nothing. So we have a live show in Liverpool, UK, and then they're gonna go to Barcelona, Spain, which is where Axiom is from. Axiom is from Spain. That is going to be on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. Then we will have Clash in Italy at 2. Raw will be at 2 that Monday. And then tweedle down. We got Raw that Friday on June 5th. And then another Raw on June 8th will be probably at 4 since they're going to be in France instead of being at 2. But they'll make the announcement as to the time frame of Netflix's Raw. And then we have the Raw over in the UK at 4. I mean, it usually is at 4. They're going to be at the O2 Arena in London, and that's going to round out their summer European tour for the year. And then they'll be back in the States for the rest of the summer tour leading up to August, which is when they have SummerSlam. SummerSlam is supposed to be, I want to say August 1st and 2nd.
So early, I feel like.
August 1st. Let's see. SummerSlam. Yeah. SummerSlam is going to be August 1st and 2nd at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Take a guess as to who's from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Brock.
At least a couple people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
It's
Rock is from
Brock Lesnar.
Minneapolis?
Yes.
Ain't no way he's from that liberal ass city and he looks like that. Ain't no way.
You'd be
Ain't
surprised.
no way. Ain't no fucking way.
You'd be surprised.
This is how I know the simulation is real. Because why the fuck is that's like when I found out that Kiana James is from fucking Iowa. I'm like, there's no way.
I'm not surprised.
I'm like fucking Iowa, that state's not even real. Like, please.
Oh, what?
It's like New Mexico and Delaware. It's not real. Doesn't exist.
What?
Sir, yes, duh.
Why do you think those places don't exist?
They don't
So,
exist.
okay, so to make it clear, he was born in Webster, South Dakota. That's where he was born. But he resides there. He lives there. That's his
Where the
home.
money resides. Where the money resides.
He had a martial arts career? I didn't know that. Ah, mixed martial arts. Okay. Like, oh, he was in the National Guard.
Oh,
That explains a
oh
So
no,
lot.
that
I
makes
see.
sense. That makes sense.
It does. It
That does make.
explains
I
it.
thought I confused the National Guard for the reserves.
It's similar.
That's where my initial disgust came in. I was like, oh, the reserves.
Similar.
Similar,
He is
but
of
still not like.
yeah. He is of he is of Polish descent. Even though his surname is Slovenian, he is Polish.
You know what they say about the Poles.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You know, back in the
But
Industrial Revolution, the Irish, the Polish, and the Italians were treated like they were a completely different race, actually.
I can't.
Little history for you guys. White people discriminate against themselves. Surprise, surprise.
Jesus Christ.
But that's what they say. A lot of people say it though. Yes, Aaliyah.
I'm so mad. This bitch is whooping my ass. Oh my god.
But that is where that's where people regard him to be from. Uh in terms of Minneapolis. I don't know if he has like a house or a home there, but that's where he wanted to retire from what I understand. Um
Oh fuck. She blocked me. Damn it.
Well, I realized I play in
it's
WWE
because
2K.
he went to the University of Minnesota. That's where he went to college.
Oh, his
That's
alma
why that
mater.
is yes, that is why it's regarded as his
That's where he
hometown.
cut his teeth. His teeth.
Oh, I thought it was
That's
because he played
why
for the Vikings.
no, he went to college in Minnesota. Him and Shelton Benjamin were in the same college.
Which that's also a crazy lore drop.
hmm But he was roommates with Shelton Benjamin at the University of Minnesota, and he was also his assistant coach in college. He went to Bismarck State College, it says here first, and then he transferred to the University of Minnesota, which leads me to believe that he was not doing well academically, so he had to do a couple of credits in a smaller college to get to the bigger college.
I mean, looking at
Nope,
his life and his history, I
nope,
would assume he's not that bright.
nope,
Jesus Christ.
nope. I'm not touching
Now,
it.
I wasn't even saying anything that wild.
I
Come
don't
on.
trust you. I don't trust you.
I haven't even done anything today, okay?
Oh, please.
You just went off of Becky instead.
You gave
She
Becky
deserved
full
it.
business.
She deserved it.
Yeah, he does live in Canada. I believe that's because that's where Sable is from. But I could be wrong. Somebody's gonna correct me. It's usually Aaliyah.
Oh,
Oh, shady boo.
She does.
oh Lord.
Shit. What?
She's
She does.
she's our assistant historian.
No, Sable's not from Canada. She's from Jacksonville, Florida.
She
That
looks like
also
she's from
makes
Florida.
sense.
So why Canada?
That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people love Canada. I don't blame them for moving to Canada, honestly. The people
Yeah.
are nicer.
How are they racist up there?
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
to
yeah.
us, because we're black.
Well, yeah, true, true. I, I realize I can't go nowhere without facing somebody being racist. Because I was discussing with my cousin, we couldn't go to Mexico. I was like, well, they're racist in Mexico. I was like, shit, where can I go where people are not racist?
Nowhere
You can't
really.
go to Bella No Place. Where can you
Hell
go?
yeah. It's upsetting me and my homegirl. Wait, did you hear that Villanochas got demolished?
Yes. Yes.
I was heartbroken. I wanted to go.
You got
Because
something
if
to
you
talk
can't get the
about.
Villanochas, where the hell can you get?
You go.
I couldn't read.
I
I
just
couldn't
can't.
leave it. I couldn't
I
leave
can't.
it.
But no, truly, like, there's nowhere.
And you
Like,
can't even really go to like African countries either, because in African countries they're gonna hate you just because you American.
There are some
that
really
part.
nice African countries that don't hate Americans being there. They just don't like the ones that are like overly cocky and ask for stupid shit. The diaspora is nicer than what they give it credit for. I do think that some people in the diaspora, most of the people who talk down on Americans are ones who have never actually um who've only experienced the worst side of Americans, especially African Americans. Um they go to different countries and expect to get treatment as an American. They expect to be treated as American. That shit is weird. So all I would say is you can go anywhere. You just need to be aware. That's all.
You can go to the Dominican Republic, um,
True
Saint
enough.
Martin, Saint
What
Thomas.
is
See,
it hot,
Bitches.
babe?
Oh,
there's
I'm
a lot of
sick.
Spicy,
people. There's like a couple people that thought I was
baby?
Dominican for some
Huh?
reason.
Is the wings hot?
Yeah.
You
Every time
okay?
someone mentions
Ain't
like
hot right
Dominican people, I always think of that one dude who did that thing where it was
Kevin.
like, oh, like Afro Latinos be trying to be like, I know black, look at me.
Oh yeah,
They try to
now.
south side it away.
yes.
Spicy little sauce.
Kevin, why the fuck is you making ass burning wings down there?
They not.
Kevin,
They not ass burning, but they not.
what kind of heat you put on the wings, Kevin?
It's just jerk sauce. I put some pineapple juice in there with the honey.
That ain't gonna make it stop being hot
I know. I try to cut it a little bit.
with
And
pineapple
pineapple
juice
juice.
and honey.
A little bit.
Yes.
When you going home, Kevin?
Damn. Damn, you kicking me out
Oh
now?
my god.
No, because you ain't. I'm not eating that because you're not fucking my stomach up.
Try it.
No.
dog.
No, because I have to take metformin, and if I get the shitting through this house,
Yeah.
oh, you gonna come up here and clean it up?
All I'm saying is just try it. You have
That ass
tried
be
these
lethal.
before.
I ain't never eat them.
Yes, you did. I brought you some from when I used to work.
I didn't even get to eat those
Oh,
when you
okay.
brought them.
What happened to him?
So
Hey, think about it. Think about it.
who here? I remember she did not get to him. Hell, I didn't get to him.
Where our Tammy's at? Did he get some?
Nah.
Our Tammy's don't give down by no heat.
I made y'all a whole thing
Junior,
with macaroni.
Between your
I didn't
nephew
get it.
and your brother, that shit walked out.
No,
I got the macaroni.
Yup.
2K20. It was a good
Junior, these hot.
concept.
Now watch this. Watch.
It was just the execution of the game.
Hiram, what are we talking about?
Look at this
You
thing.
know,
Watch.
WWE 2K20.
They sweet. when you-
Okay, 2K20 was not about the execution. Okay,
You like
what
them?
what happened With
You don't
2K20
give a fuck about no heat. That boy got hot time.
is
You know why?
the
He don't do nothing but
fucking.
drink goddamn Cholula hot sauce all day.
I love Cholula. But no, fucking
Go
Utes
ahead.
left midway.
Take
Okay,
it
'cause remember
downstairs.
back then, they would scan for
I
people
can't
between
eat it.
between Rumble and
I can't
Mania.
eat it.
Okay, they would
Yeah.
scan the superstars between Rumble and Mania, which meant that after May would be like the start of their production, and they would always drop it in October. Ukes, their developing company, left in July. So they had to rebuild the game from scratch. And because they were contractually obligated by WWE to release the game in October, they were not able to push it back. So it's not about how they executed it. It was just a very unfortunate circumstance. And unfortunately, 2K and the WWE are greedy companies that only care about numbers. So they didn't care that the game was half-assed and horrible and not functional. It was just they just
Which
needed the
one?
game
That
to
game
come
with Becky on the cover?
2K20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because Hiram was like, it's a good concept, just a poor execution. And I'm like, it's not just the execution. I'm like, there was the develop because when Ukes left
you know
2K,
what the
when they
AEW,
left,
right?
yes and no, but when they left, they took all their fucking code with them. They took
Yeah, that
all the
one had
codes.
Becky and Roman on the cover.
Yeah, and
Like
it was
every time Roman
and
on
it,
the cover, the game pretty bad.
and they had the four horsewomen like showcase as well. but it's like it's since they took all their codes with them, so they had to rebuild the game from scratch. And
They
with the
just
way the
didn't have
contract
time.
works, yeah, and with the way the contracts work between 2K and WWE, there is no delaying or pushing the game back. They
They'll
have
just
to
have
release
them
it.
put out patches. They just put out the patches.
And like
Yeah.
I remember there was like a guy who used to work for, I think he got laid off around this, like around the time that the game was coming out, and he basically was just kind of like the game in the state that it was when it was released, it wasn't even good enough for like an alpha testing. Like it wasn't even good enough for like a demo. So there was no way for it to like they were never gonna save it because they left in July and the game had to come out in October and they had to rebuild it from the ground up. And that's when it skipped 21, and they weren't allowed to skip 21 because they released Battlegrounds instead.
Yeah. I still say to this day, I will argue with anybody. My favorite version of 2K is always going to be SmackDown versus Raw 2010.
Yeah,
It was
but
so good.
unfortunately, that's also never coming back because THQ has been dissolved.
Yep. And they executed it so well. The only thing I would say is that sometimes like it was just little glitches that would happen with like the hair or anything. But when I say that they did a really good job with that game, it was well executed. The part where you get to be like a GM, there was the actual main storyline was fun. You could choose what to say. It just was a good time.
I
Okay.
love the World to WrestleMania concept. That was such a good
Yeah,
thing.
but
It really
unfortunately, y'all, they're not. And this is because I know Don's really big. Like, oh, they need to go to EA, and like EA is even worse when it comes to like microtransactions and um like lack of direction because I've played the UFC games and I've played their F1 video games as well. And it's like the everything looks pretty. Everything looks gorgeous. Gorgeous gowns. And there's like a hint of a story there. Like you can almost taste it, you know? But it's like very like you think the my rise for 2K is repetitive. You have not seen an EA like my career mode or their version of it. You have not seen it because it is like it's
I'll
like
play UFC. It's repetitive.
it's repetitive. It is soulless as fuck. There's rarely any like actual voiceover, and like 9 times out of 10, your character is just like faceless.
I
Because
would say the
I know
only
all of this because between 2018 and 2021, I was deep hyperfixation into fucking video game companies and their various lores and how and what crunch time is for video game developers. I was in the trenches, you guys.
it don't take much for Rico to go down a rabbit hole, honestly.
it really,
No.
It does
I'm going
not
down a
take
fucking
much.
rabbit hole of cars right now because I'm running this fucking drag racing story now. I need to know what I'm talking about, so I'm looking up what different engines are. I don't know what any of it means right now, but when I figure it out, I'll tell y'all. I'll let y'all know.
I'm pretty sure Nicole and you will have a time.
okay.
She is in love with Formula One, and I love that for her. I
Hmm.
just can't get into it, but I'm glad she enjoys it. I just like the fashions personally.
Yeah, I love the fashion part of it. But I would say for EA, the only like sports that I would say there's my career mode storyline changes is like Madden and maybe 2K, like NBA.
2K
Cause like,
sucks.
cause I
I hate that
play,
fucking game. I hate it so much.
I I played Madden like my career mode like multiple times, and like I could say they're different in some instances, and they do change it up a little bit, and I kind of like that. The only EA sports that I know they don't change up is like um wait, the soccer. I forgot what it's called. The soccer game. I forgot what it's called.
I mean, FIFA.
FIFA. There we go. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
I know me. I know me some FIFA. I used to be in soccer as well.
I used to love playing but they don't change the storyline, so I get bored.
That'd be the
Uh,
thing
I
that'd be
I'm
getting
not
people about me. is that like I've actually played several sports and no one
But you
knows.
ask him about basketball and football, and that man's brain shuts down completely.
Okay, don't
Okay,
know nothing about it.
the football one is mainly an act. Okay, I played football for 2 years. It is not a hard sport to understand. Okay,
Wait, really?
I was an offensive lineman and a defensive end, and then I also was also a center every now and again. Okay, I know football. I just
That
don't.
man will straight up be sitting up there like, you know what? Good for them, beautiful gals. And I'll be like, Rico, please.
I'll be like, guys, I feel bad. Why don't we root for both teams? We're all winners in the eyes of
No,
God.
No,
we are
no,
not. We are not.
no, no. Because it gets
We
down.
are not winners. We are
Especially
losers.
But again, like I said, the football thing is an act. I know football. It's just more fun to pretend like I don't. Because like how y'all just
He's a
reacted.
terrible human being. He's a terrible
Because me
human being, is what he
and
is.
the
It's
Cowboys and
incredibly
Eagles,
manipulative.
we get
Participate in the conversation, Rico. Instead of sitting there talking about, oh my God, beautiful gown. Like, you rude
We see
motherfucker.
what
You
I'm
do know
actually
what we
doing.
talking about.
What I'm actually doing is I'm enacting a team building exercise because I'm giving you guys a common enemy to unite against, and that is my goal for unity and harmony with between the peoples.
and you know what?
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear
Thank
that
you.
shit.
Because what was that? What
No.
was that? What
No.
was that speech that you just gave?
That is an
Man.
example of what my mother taught me, which is covert manipulation. I can always pull something out of my ass. Please.
You know what?
I'm just please.
I can take the crumb of an idea and just I did not like as soon as I started speaking, I did not know where I was going with that, and I just rounded it out like that.
I'm so sick of your shit. I'm sick
Man,
of it.
I
We're
love
gonna
me some
take a break
football.
and then we'll be back with SBC chat because Rico gonna have us here all night and I'm not fucking with him. I'm not doing that.
I will not be
So we're taking
silenced.
a break. Oh, we're taking a break.
Yeah. It just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She real, never fake, no style. She got that summertime. We out here living right now. She got that summertime. Ain't thinking about nothing else. Went through all 3 seasons. She my summertime for a reason. She got that summertime. Her heat got me feeling fantastic. Yeah. It just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She real, never fake, no style. She got that summertime. We out here living right now. She got that summertime. Ain't thinking about nothing else. Went through all 3 seasons. She my summertime for a reason. She got that summertime. Her heat got me feeling fantastic.
Alrighty then. Let us get into it, shall we? It's this round six time. Jesus. Jesus.
Sorry.
Did y'all want to know what I found out?
Ugh.
Sure, Hiram. What did
Oh.
we find out?
Okay, so I found out.
Him, I was silent. I was like, fuck y'all. I'm telling y'all anyway.
I'm just like, can I not share my life experiences? I
It's
thought we
not
was
about you
fans.
sharing your life experiences. It's just kind of like, like, here we go again.
You don't know what it's about. So
I have an
Exactly.
idea.
Well, okay, give me your idea, then we can go
Does it
into
have
it.
to do with
no,
that pasty
no,
pool noodle?
no,
No,
no.
Oh, then
Us.
proceed.
Just
I
fucking
literally
tell
said
us.
he is pushed to the back burner. He's not in
He
my
needs
life.
to be
He
pushed
needs
out off
on
the island,
island. He
period.
need to be off the oven on the floor. Trash
I would
can.
He needs
deal
to
with him.
be in the trash and like whenever you have to like throw out grease and you gotta put like you gotta layer the Walmart bags. That's what you gotta do.
Unfortunately,
Just
he just
tell
can't.
us.
He can't get out of my life because we work together. But
Just
anyway,
get it
Yes,
out.
you can.
okay, I found out the
Yes, you
Navy man
can.
is no longer
The
married.
Navy man.
Yeah, I found out
You
he's no
found
longer
out
married.
what?
He's no longer married.
When was he married?
In December.
So
Why do I
you've
feel
been
like I missed
keeping.
that?
He came in being like because I remember this. Remember my filing cabinet brain. He came in one day. It was a lie. He came in and he was like, "Guess who got a fiance? Guess who got a fiance?" And he was talking about the Navy person, and we all jumped him because we were like, "We told you,
Yeah, we did jump
like
him.
we told you about the military, because about the military people who getting ready to deploy. Like we told you." And then
Yeah,
he
we
was
did.
telling us that like. I don't know if he was telling us or if we told him that like the male fiance of this Navy dude was probably just using him for like some type of benefits.
Yeah, I told him that he can get bigger benefits if he's married, and that's probably it's arranged. But in Trump's America, you can't be gay and married in the military.
How can you, as a man,
Oh my
sit
god.
there and
So,
demand that
Here you go.
you?
No, because I actually
like,
remember
okay, so
y'all
he,
yelled
I
at me
didn't know
because
he
y'all.
actually went through with it. You said he had a fiance, so he actually went through and got married.
Yeah,
Was it to a girl?
no, it was to a boy,
To a man.
to a man.
In what
Yeah,
in what state?
Like, yeah, man.
Hold on. I need to
Hold on,
see
hold
so.
on, hold on.
Okay. Okay. They ain't overturned that yet. 'Cause I need to
She said they ain't overturned that yet.
They overturned everything else. I'm surprised they ain't did that shit yet.
Well, girl, you know they backlogged right now. Okay, we're in a war with Iran. Okay, we ain't got no gas.
Not they
Okay,
backlog.
Oh my god, gas is like $5 now. Shit.
Baby, it's
literally.
more
You
than
know what
that.
pisses me off? Because y'all seen the car I drive. I drive a little fishbowl. Okay,
You put
I could
oil in it.
be. Yes, yes. We've been okay. We have moved on from that first and foremost because I don't. We don't be doubling back to my shit like we do with you. So keep it cute. Anyway,
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
it's quiet. No back talk. No back talk. Anyway, okay, let me back. What pisses me off is I could be on my last. I'm talking like my last few miles of gas before I could go to the gas station and I could fill up my entire tank with not even spend $30. I went the other day to fill up my tank of gas. I put $20 in that bitch. And I was halfway done. That wasn't even half a tank. It wasn't even half a tank for my little ass car. For my little ass car. That wasn't it wasn't $20 was not half a tank. And I said, ooh, I have never been in the trenches like this before.
Well, get used
Never.
to it. Girl, how much it costs to fill up the car? Like 50? If you add half a tank,
Yeah.
it's $100 if you add on E. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't filled my gas Since
Yeah, Kayla, that's
January,
fine.
because I just got back in my car, and when I got back, my
50 plus
car was full.
$72,000.
But I'm not driving it because I'm not trying to pay gas. Because I know I'm had to pay about $40 to get a full tank. Because 20 used to fill my whole tank.
What?
I said 20 used to fill my whole tank of gas.
It really is so
What?
upsetting.
I mean, now you got to gauge where you can go. Shit. Or carpool.
I'm
Okay, what
tired.
about this? What about this nigga? This nigga said you said he married. He got married.
He's not
Yeah,
married no
Um,
more.
he's
and
not married
then
no
what
more. But
happened? He
he's
not
not married.
married. How you
Yeah.
know that?
Because they keep
You
the
know,
tabs on him, obviously.
well, yeah. Well, yes.
Because,
Why?
like
That's
Katy
all I
Perry
know.
said, it's never really over.
Well,
But why are
no,
you
you just like
keeping
keep the
tabs
tabs on
on
your
him?
heart.
We know why.
I'm asking him.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Why are you keeping tabs on him? For what?
It's not like I keep tabs on him. It's just like when, because on my spam, I think I'm blocked on my name. On my spam, it'd be like accounts you know, or like you may
So
know, this account will pop up. And I'm like, you know what? For the fun of it, let me just see. And I saw, I was like, oh, not there anymore. Okay. And I just went about my day.
hmm hmm But he did feel inclined to let us know that, that man's not married anymore.
Well,
You
yes.
know. Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Oh, I should do the
Because I don't
math.
really got nothing crazy. I mean, I told y'all about that best friend shit. My life is really chill right now.
I've never been one to wonder or to be oh. I've never wanted to know or care what my ex was doing. I don't give a shit. Um,
Well, that's the thing about her.
especially
She do care.
especially if they did something wrong to me or they didn't do right by me. I do not care. I will block you in a minute. Block you on everything. Block you in every capacity that I could think of. And that's the end of that. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care where you're going, what you're doing, coming or going. That makes no never mind to me. And even on like spam accounts, I will block you there so I don't have to see what you got going on. I just don't. I don't care. But if that's what y'all want to do, that's y'all business. I prefer a lot of peace because I know me. I could be very treacherous and very vindictive. And if I see you doing well,
That's Sagittarius in her.
You hear that
I'm
evil
gonna
laugh?
I'm gonna think of
And
like
then, and she,
15 different
I
ways
want
to
y'all to remember
sabotage
this. I want you to
you.
remember this reaction that we're getting because when we come at her, she acts like she doesn't know what we're talking about,
Cause you
and
hear
she
the
want to be
you hear
like,
Alex
"Oh,
laugh?
y'all are so mean." Da, 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 da. Y'all hear her? Y'all hear her?
If you notice,
Because
I'm not a terrorist just because I must be provoked.
Butcher. But this laugh is so evil.
Well, I mean, I didn't never say that I was the nicest person. I never said that.
but she was sitting here calling me an evil human being, like not
Because
even 30
Rico
minutes
is.
ago.
Because you are.
Rico, you did say like a couple weeks ago that you were the nicest person in your family.
Yeah,
You always be on my neck. So
That's not a
that,
flex. That's not a
that's
flex.
it's not a
it's not a
it's
flex.
not a it's not a flex. It's a warning.
Negative.
That's nice as it gets.
Jesus.
See, y'all. I see. I was born into this life. Y'all were merely molded by it. Okay.
See how he is. You see how he. It always go back to the extreme confidence every single time. No matter how where we are, it always go back to that. But I be the one. I be the one who get the smoke. Now Tiffany on some bullshit. She mean I am not mean. I'm only like that when I'm provoked. That is it.
Yeah,
Under
Tiffany's like,
normal
why
circumstances,
not?
I'm a nice person, but don't push me. If I had an ex and they did something horrible to me, and then I see you living life and you going on different motherfucking trips and shit.
This is why I'm gonna get in the gym. You know, be a motivation to get in the gym.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I hate the gym.
Why?
I hate it. I'm gonna be like I like I haven't
The gym
granted I
ain't
have
for
not
everybody.
I haven't been back since my blood sugar dropped on Friday, but it's like I'm gonna have to head back there Friday anyway. But like,
It doesn't seem like he's ecstatic to go.
no, I'm just doing it because
Sometimes
I'm like I'm doing it because I'm like I feel like I just have to do it at this point, and it fills my time. So like I guess, but like I'll be in there and I'm just like, damn, I can't wait to leave. As soon as I pull in the parking lot, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get back in here and go.
some people enjoy the gym, others do it because they have to. It's part of life.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get back in the gym so I can have body.
I'll be in there working on my fitness. Here's my whip.
y'all got a
Put
choice.
the boys on. Rock, rock.
We could do toxic confessions from to Instagram first, or we could
Mm,
do SBC chat.
let's do the toxic confessions. Let's be messy.
I don't know. There was a lot going on last week.
You need to
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Cause I see where you about to go, and I'm finna cuss y'all the fuck out is what's about to happen. Cause
I
y'all
was
not
just gonna
finna
say
get
there's a
on my
lot of
ass.
cheating. You brought that up.
No,
You brought that up because I was gonna say there's a lot of cheating. You
y'all
brought
not
that up
finna
on
get on my
yourself.
ass this time. Y'all not
You
finna
brought that
do
up
it.
on yourself.
No, because I knew where it was going. I knew where it
I
was
was
going.
just gonna say there was a lot of
If
cheating. I was on your
you if
side.
you saw last week's episode and you was like Tiffy on some bullshit, you kiss my ass right now. And I got a lot of ass. I got a
I
lot.
was on your side, Tiffany. I was on your side.
Everybody was listening to the same shit I was listening to last week, and all I asked was how she burned the chicken. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
Sorry, I did not mean for it to be
Everybody's
that
like,
guttural.
everybody's like, Tiffany, the girl getting her ass beat. I'm like, everybody been getting their ass beat, but this is all we heard. Now the only
So like
thing that I
that
get
was
hyper
oh,
fixated on is the chicken. I just want to understand what
you
did
could
you
have
do?
focused on the lawsuit that she had.
No, it was
That is crazy
frivolous.
that he sued her for defamation. That's a down.
It's not defamation if you really got your ass whooped. So it's a frivolous lawsuit. Goddamn, like, but you could have fixed that chicken. That chicken could have been fixed. I don't
She said the
understand.
chicken was an innocent bystander.
It's,
And
it's like
it's
it's
when
like
Don
Tiffany, she gets thrown down the stairs in front of her kids. I'm like, I understand that.
but she was like, what to the
And the
chicken
fact that like
gone?
Nicole's beef wasn't even that you said it, is that she was like, I this is stuff that I would say. It's not that her issue wasn't that it was said in the first place. It's that you
This
were the
is
one
what's
who
up.
said it.
This is wild. She said, what is happening right now? Said,
No, for
I'm
real.
sorry. That was just the first thing.
And what not
Okay.
what made it worse is when Rico and Don was like, make sure you don't do it again.
Yes. And it was funny because they were laughing. I laughed at the way it was spelled and how they wrote it. They thought I was laughing at what she was saying. I was not laughing at that lady getting thrown down the stairs in front of her kids. I was not laughing at that. And Rico immediately, as soon as I asked about the chicken, he did not stop laughing the whole time. And I was like,
And that's
I
the
Rico,
funny
legit,
please.
part.
I could not breathe, y'all. When I tell you, I was in my bed. I was in the prone position. I was curled up. I said I could not move. I was incapacitated.
I just wanted to know.
This is the way you ask the question. He's like, um, how'd you burn the chicken?
I was trying to ask it, but there was no way that I could soften the blow of it. There was no way I could do that.
And she hesitated too, y'all. She was like, how how do you which that told me that like she really was like she was fighting herself on it. She's just
No,
like
because low key when I was watching live back, when I heard that laugh, I already knew it was gonna be something. I
That's
already
what
knew it was
they
freestyle.
said, and I swear to God, I had no plans. I'm just reading it.
it's because
God
you
was
at
like,
one
I
point you were
knew.
like
You laughed. You know it's
They
gonna
were
"Mhm."
like,
be
I
something.
knew she was gonna be on some bullshit. As soon as she laughed after that, I'm like, I laughed because the motherfucker couldn't spell out what they was trying to say. And then I'm reading it, and I'm like, well, the lesser of all of the evils in this entire thing is the burned chicken. I just could not. It was too much shit happening in one thing, and I was just like, I can't
But you know
focus on
what?
nothing else.
I needed that laugh that day. That was a good laugh. I got
That
it out
was
of my
funny.
system. I was
I
like,
cheated on my ex girlfriend.
oh,
Okay,
what? I shit on
oh,
my ex girlfriend.
I don't think that's what she said. I'm
Cheated?
about to play this. This is extremely graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. And
So if y'all can't handle it, get the fuck out.
I need
Well,
y'all to chill. I really need y'all to chill because I have to go back out and start it over. So you have to listen in order to hear it. Okay. So everybody be quiet. We about to play
quiet
it.
on the set.
It is graphic. I cannot stress this enough. It is graphic. So if you don't want to hear graphic things, just, just take a beat and then, come back for SVC chat. But it is graphic. You have been warned. Don't be yelling at me in the comments and the playback. You have been warned.
I cheated on my ex girlfriend and got pregnant by my ex boyfriend. And I had a miscarriage in the middle of her eating my coochie.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Tell the damn story.
Okay, so at the time I was dating this girl. She was my fiance at the time, and I was going through a whole lot of stuff, and I was going through a whole lot of depression, and she just wasn't around, and she just was not around, not doing what she was supposed to do, and I ended up getting back in contact with an ex of mine who was a guy, and we ended up hooking up a couple of times, and either the first or the second time I ended up getting pregnant, and this was about 2019, 2018. It was around 4th of July, I believe. After we had sex, I ended up taking a pregnancy test because I hadn't gotten my period. And as soon as I took the test, popped right up, and my heart sank in my stomach, and I couldn't tell her, of course, because I was with a female. So we ended up going home. It was 4th of July. We ended up coming home, and I told her it was just like we was having sex, and she was going down, and
Toxic Confessions is now your new favorite show.
not the ad.
Oh my god.
That's not the craziest thing I've heard. I don't
Rico, shut
What?
the
what
fuck up.
think.
hold on. You heard
No.
crazy shit?
Y'all don't know the trenches that I'm in.
My stomach just turned. That was nasty.
That was so.
Mm-mm.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about it. We all traumatized.
I'm just gonna pray for you. That's all I can say.
I'm not praying for shit. No. No.
She ain't no
Girl,
diva.
fuck you. Girl, fuck you and all of that. I'm not praying for nothing. Mm-mm. No. No, because you're nasty. A miscarriage in her mouth.
Oh my god.
So unfortunate.
It's SVCJ. I don't know if I could do that again. That traumatized the fuck out of me.
That is traumatizing.
I feel like we can do one more. We can just try one more and see.
Nigga, you are out of your rabbit ass mind. If you think I'm going back over there and finding something else. I refuse to
So,
traumatize myself again like that.
so I think that was like a one and done thing.
I think he puts all of his toxic confessions, the full videos, over on his Patreon. Um, he only gives you a piece of it if you're not in the lives, which is fair. Anyways, question number one. I'm active in my son's life and I taught him to find a woman that appreciates him. Hold on, y'all.
Okay, so I guess it's up to us to entertain now, you guys. Okay. Um.
I'll finish reading it. Just give me a chance to
Oh,
get finished.
I was trying to be
God
your
damn.
buffer girl. I was trying to be your buffer.
Question number one. I'm active in my son's life and I taught him to find a woman that appreciates him. Get a soft, educated woman that knows how to treat a black man. All
I feel like
right.
this is gonna go so left so quick.
I taught him to find a woman opposite of his mother, and that's what I'm doing. Things were going well in my personal relationship until I got into an altercation with my new wife and she accidentally shot me.
Oh.
Don't sound like she was too soft and educated. Sound like a hood booger. That would it sound like. I recovered. We reunited, except now I have to wear a leg bag for urine due to the incident.
Aw.
My baby mama has been telling our son, see what this and black women get you? Look at your dad pissing in a bag.
And she ain't lying. Because look at you. Kissing in the bag.
He
That
can't
is a
even go
life
to the
lesson.
bathroom like a man. That's fucked up. I think that's disrespectful. One thing has nothing to do with the other, and I'm looking for a way to properly correct my son, but it's hard to do when I'm injured. What to do? At this point, uh, her she low key right. My thing is this: like, it's wrong for you to disrespect his mom, even if she might be a hood rat or she's a harder woman. She not soft as you put it. And you didn't even marry a soft woman, but yet here you are talking all this bullshit. The thing is, you attract what you are.
Yep.
If you are a disrespectful, hard, rude, manipulative, ugly on the inside individual, you more than likely will attract a mirror or something worse because you haven't healed from your own trauma. I'm assuming you have some type of mother issue, which is why you have this problem with women and refuse to reflect on your own issues. And now you are passing down generational trauma to your son. Both of y'all are, honestly, because she didn't have to say that hateful shit about you, but you also didn't have to say that shit about his mom either. Both of y'all are equally wrong. So if you teach your son to be a good human being and to be at his core a good person, he will attract a good person. It's just that simple.
And that's a life lesson that you can take.
And that's the tea laid at ease. Get your life together.
Question two. I took another woman's man and I married him. We have been you trifling bitch. We have been married for 3 years, but he says he's no longer attracted to me after I had our baby. Sucks to be you. He says he can't come anywhere near my body, and he's not even sure if he would consider himself straight anymore. Damn.
God, jeez.
That's like the opposite of pussy whipping. Like,
What do
you broke
you
that man.
mean? That hurt my feelings. I'm sure it did. But I'm sure it hurt
Been there
that lady
before, though.
even worse when you decided to take her man and marry him. Now you got exactly what you deserved, unfortunately. I hate to
I
say
feel
it to
like
you, sis.
she might have put a spell on you or something.
Oh, not a spell.
Because
That
it's
hurt
like
my
I feel like
feelings.
that's like too much of like a
Ooh.
Like she had to have done something in the milking.
Oh my God. I just read ahead. Jesus. Okay.
Right.
It gets worse.
That hurt my feelings. I'm a new mom. It was a lot of pain to bring this baby into the world. The last thing I expected was that my husband would say something like that to me. So I said, I understand. Let's go to counseling. You got me fucked up. I'd have been like, you can just pay me child support, nigga. I'm out of
I was like,
here.
let's go. We could go to court. That's what we can do.
What? I understand. That's fucking crazy. Let's try to work this through this. And he said, no, I can't get over seeing you stretched out like that. I can't get over what I saw, and I want nothing to do with you. I feel like seeing our daughter emerge from your vagina was a plot in a horror movie that is just too much. I can't handle it. I would have picked up a frying pan and bust you in your shit. He also grew distant from our daughter. A few months passed and he eventually moved out and moved on. He is celibate now. He talks about his celibacy and how my alien vagina chased him away from sex, and it really makes me look bad. He doesn't understand
Alien.
how that hurts me, but he's building his platform on that. He understands fully how it hurts you. That's the point.
The
I'd
cruelty
like
is
to
the
know
point.
I'd like to know what are my options to get him to at least stop saying my name when he's talking about how gross and disgusting and outrageous childbirth is, because he's really hurting my feelings while I'm raising our child alone. First of all, girl, you stupid. I'm not going to be nice to you. You need tough love. You took this man, this spineless jellyfish, weak, pissy bitch of a man. You took him from another woman, and now he's turning on you and telling you that you have an alien vagina. First of all, let me tell you something. There is no way that all of a sudden, because he's seen a child come out of vagina, that he no longer wants to participate in the goods. Now, could he be traumatized by that? Sure. Sure. But for you to be sitting up pining away from a nigga who is literally disrespecting you online every single day is crazy. This is a man child. And instead
What's
of
your
you
Sabrina?
being worried or concerned about what he's talking about online, you need to be worrying about taking his ass to court so you can get child support for your daughter. And then go find you a man that isn't somebody else's and be happy with that. Sitting up here pining away for this weird ass nigga talking about he ain't even straight no more. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care about none of that. Okay, and she's got an alien coochie. So do the rest of the bitches. Shit. It's just no baby came out of theirs. All of our coochies can do the same thing. It's a part of life. He came out of the same a similar device. He came out of the same one. Ask his mama.
Now, I was a C-section, so I'm excluded from this
We ain't
conversation.
talking about you. We're not talking about you. We're not talking about you.
Maybe he was gay to begin with. I don't know.
That nigga ain't gay. He's stupid.
Well, that
It always baffles me when dudes don't understand how childbirth works or how the vagina works, but you like putting shit in it. You will not take the time to understand how it works, but you will fight tooth and nail, lie, cheat, manipulate, do anything in your power to get in it for 5 minutes.
They
But you
fiend.
don't understand how it works. You don't understand it, but you want to sit up here and talk shit about it. Like nigga, let's be real. The aspect of what your body can do is light years behind what the female vagina can do. You are capable of doing a few things and they only serve you. 1000%. Going to the bathroom, ejaculation, that's it. There's nothing else that you can do with what you have. But you are so concerned with what it is and how you're now celibate because of it. And at this point, I am glad because there is no way that your idiocy will be passed on to another child. So I say, bravo, bitch. You did us a service. Now, this woman needs to be more concerned about raising her child. Get that nigga on child support and move on. If he's hurting your feelings, send him a cease and desist from using your name on social media. Stop being stupid.
Yeah.
You will let a man play in your face like that and calling your vagina weird like that? That's fucking crazy.
Well,
He rather he rather
when
use
you are a bird ass bitch and engage in bird ass behavior.
a bird, please.
If I got alien coochie, then that shit is popping.
Okay, it's that shit
Please.
out of this world.
Thank you. Because what are you talking about?
See, y'all don't know how to flip shit to y'all's favor. Like you could very easily spin that into something. Y'all just choose not to
Like,
because y'all don't got the pizzazz. Like y'all don't be gotten the goods like that.
that's where the WAP came from, okay? Because
Okay,
it's outrageous.
They made a
like
whole song about it.
They made a whole song about it,
they be
bitch.
fiending for that shit.
Period.
It went number one.
Your baby daddy's weird. You just divorce his ass, find a lawyer, divorce him, get child support, and move the fuck on. I wouldn't care about none of that shit. Question number 3. I came home from work with a black eye and explained to my and explained to my wife that I was jumped in the parking lot. I have come home 2 times after that with visible bruising, and my father-in-law and his brother started meeting me in the parking lot to escort me to the car so I could get home safely. I can get home safely by myself. My issue is I have a dominatrix. She beats me and I
Oh,
love it. Why don't you just tell her?
because she can start beating your ass too. Come on.
Right. Like, but she's been getting pretty aggressive lately. I have enjoyed myself thoroughly. But now that my father-in-law is in some kind of security detail with me, I have not been able to see my dominatrix in a month. I want to go back to how things used to be. Help. Tell him that they hired new security at your job and you no longer need to be, help from home from work anymore.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Or just go to your
And
wife and
that's
be like, I want to try some
Oh,
new
I was
shit
like,
and
he
see what
cheating
she
on his wife
say.
though.
y'all
That's
don't know
not
how to flirt
cheating.
for real.
No, Rico, that's not cheating. Hold on. Hold on. Now, he didn't say he was sleeping with the Dom. That's not what he said. He said he's getting beat up by the Dom. That's a difference. That's not cheating. That's something else.
You
Now,
know,
his wife can take it how she wants, but the way I would look at it, he is not having an intimate act with another person. I would be like, well, you paying her to whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass.
For free.
Come pay me to do it. I'll
free
do it.
99.
I'll do it. I would not equate that to cheating. I would, first of all, I would ask, why do you need that? And what's going on? But because so this is where Marquise's Dom really helped. He really did.
He helped us
Because the way it was explained to us is that not everybody operates on the same wavelength as we do. So we don't all deal with trauma or pent up aggression the same way. So some people go to a therapist and others will go to a dom, like a dominatrix, to do whatever they need to. Some men can't cry or they were never allowed to. So they go to the dom, they get spanked and they cry for an hour. And then they're happy, they pay them and they go about their business. Others don't
Oh,
have the intimacy in their relationships like they should. So they go to the Dom, they pay for a couple hours and they get intimacy, whatever they may look like to you. So the way it was explained to me, he said that if I was in a relationship with my husband, but my husband wasn't exactly emotionally intelligent enough to give me the intimacy that I needed, the structure of it that I need, I could go to him and he would brush my hair, he would hold me, he would cuddle, he would give me a manicure or a pedicure if that's what I wanted. Whatever that level of intimacy looked like to me, and I wanted, I could get from him and still have my husband, as long as this was a transactional thing that I understood and there was no real emotion involved, but I got what I needed in those hours or the time frame that I paid for. And when I had that conversation with him, I was like, well, no, I don't really need that. I get that. I don't think I don't think I really have a need of the services. I just wanted to understand exactly what was happening. Because in Marquise's case, I was worried because
Yeah.
Marquise was he was elevating every time we came into the Zoom to talk about it. He would be doing something
Chad.
even more extreme. And we're not talking about okay, Marquise is very open about it, so he doesn't really have a problem with it. But
Right, like
just
we're not
for
outing him with this.
yeah, but for his just respect for him, I'll give you an example. Okay,
Okay.
so um, you if you follow Marquise, if you see Marquise, he does have his play stuff on his social media, or he used to, and then it went from that to fire, to knives, and
Oh,
that's when I was just like,
insane.
okay, we need to have a conversation, right? And then I was like, what's going on? Because there was a list, right? Because Rico knows he sent us the
Mhm.
list. And in the list, there were some very extreme things that he was like, I'm never going to do that. And he ended up doing all of them.
Yeah.
And we
Wow.
were just like, what the fuck is going on? Like we were very, very upset because he was not being 100% honest. You can put the stuff in the fridge. But
Because if
he
there's
just
one thing
started,
Maji's gonna do is not tell us something.
yeah, it's 1,000% true. And he was just like, it was just up in the ante. And that's when I was asking questions. And then he was like, oh yeah, don't worry. Like, he was like, my dom is on available. Do you want to talk to him? And I was like, hell yeah, I want to talk to him. Let's get his ass in here. everybody,
Right,
everybody
so
was
you've
awake.
been beating him up.
Right. Everybody was awake and we were able to talk to him. I think we talked to him twice. Um,
Yeah.
and it was interesting because that was the only person to not like Marquise never said a word the whole time he was in there unless he was addressed or talked to. And every time he said something, he would have to tell Marquise that he could talk. And I was like, I want that kind of fucking power. Where do I get that? Where do I get that from? Marquise will argue you down. Do you understand me? That
Hey,
man don't give a shit about nothing.
him
He
and
will fight
Rico,
with you to the
Because
end
he will
of
say
the
die trash in a minute. Okay.
yes.
him and Rico will argue to the ground.
No, 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 no. Even you know what? Rico likes to argue, but Marquise is not trying to argue. He doesn't give a shit about what you're talking about. There's a staunch difference.
Yeah.
That man does not care what you're talking about. Neither does Rico, if we're being fair, but he'll give you the benefit of the doubt just for the sake of the argument. Marquise ain't doing that.
I gotta know the other side that I'm playing.
Marquise not doing that at all. Marquise is just like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, whatever, whatever. And he will say that over and over and over again until you stop talking to him. That's where his brain is. And I just be like, look, now
I
shit.
never thought about him on.
But he's one of the sweetest people you could ever meet. And he's always looking out for everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. You'll get a random text out of him or a random message, and it'll be like it's usually every 2 weeks or once a week he'll text you, or at least for me, he'll ask how my dad's doing. He'll ask me what I've been up to, how's everything going with my weight loss journey. He's genuinely interested because he cares. And that's the best his best aspect is that he's just a sweet person. He has a sweet disposition at his core.
Yeah, yeah, I knew why I should be like a sweet person.
But he's
Go
not.
find.
That's what I'm saying. Like we had the convo with the dom, so you kind of understand where it comes from. Some people don't want to go to a therapist, so they handle their things through the dom, and it works for them.
Only issue we have with Marquise is he's real open.
I think he's a little too open
Right.
sometimes.
But
They
But
he
that
learned. He learned, but then he did it at the same time. I remember that one
he's
time when when Maj was like, I didn't want to see that, and Don was like, so you agree that like people shouldn't be subjected to see stuff they don't want to see?
Don was on his ass.
No, because I remember Maj used to not have no filters in her lives.
Remember that one time that we were on an Instagram live and he was showing them, he was at them clubs and he was showing them what
Oh
they.
my god! Almost got my life snatched down.
Oh, on Instagram, I don't remember that was.
You were not there, thank God. Um, we shouldn't have been there either. For being
No,
honest.
he took us there.
Yeah, and we was like, I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm at a party. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, you had a gay party, cool, whatever. And then,
Since you gay and stuff.
yeah, that was pretty much it. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you look, and on the stage, it was just a row of white dudes.
Because they had to be white too, is the thing.
It was just
They had
it
to
was a
be.
row of white dudes with their shit out. Just
You were just fucking.
no, no, no.
You don't understand the things he put us through.
It's
You know,
traumatizing.
that's why I'm so glad I came in later.
I feel like you
That's
should have
fair.
came in earlier so you could have seen it. Not
No,
because you didn't be traumatized by that, not that, but like I think you would have understood the the other conversation better if you were
the
there for
dynamic a
that.
little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have because it wasn't like he wasn't being disrespectful. The Dom wasn't. He was very articulate, very charismatic. I fully understand why Maj was engulfed by him or why it was so easy to like him. He has a likable personality,
Was
but
the Dom
He
that
black?
was very magnetic.
he
Was the
was he
Dom
was
black?
somebody. No, he was Latina.
Oh,
I
I
think
thought he was white. He
I
was like an
thought he
older
was
white man.
Latina.
He might have
I
been
thought he was
like a white Latino.
no, I
Wait,
thought
hold
he was
up.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto
Where's
Rican?
Marquise? I thought he was Puerto
Rican!
Rican. Where's Puerto Rican? Where is Marquise at? Marquise will tell us. Let me
Probably
message him.
sleep. You know, he on them early schedules now with the police
Child.
force. They be shitting
and
on the floor and stuff.
Austin.
I'm gonna send him a message anyway, and then I'll put it in the other
I feel
group
like a
chat.
Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this here.
Rakan.
Rican! Woof, And y'all, and see, this is the real beauty of this life because you see how like me and Tiffany were at each other's necks not even like an hour ago, and look at us
Okay.
coming together now.
I
In
love Rico.
harmony.
As much as I argue with him, I still love him.
We come in harmony. It's just so beautiful to see.
The four
Hold on, I'm gonna
nations
ask
can, in fact, live
Dom,
in harmony.
Puerto
The Fire Nation
Rican
will not attack.
for
I will turn a blind eye to
attendance.
the atrocities.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh wait,
I
no,
didn't
I
know,
can use
you know
that.
all this stuff about John. This is kind of informative.
951. You should do
What'd you
that.
say?
951.
I said I didn't know all this about John. I'm like, this is kind of informative. I'm like, wow.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like we didn't know either, but we ended up learning. It was a great learning day. I will. That's why I say COVID had its moments. It had
I
its
learned a lot
moments.
about myself during COVID. COVID was a great time for me. I know a lot of people died, but it was personally for me, it was a great time.
Well, damn. That's one way to put it.
It's so bad.
That's such a terrible way to put it.
It sounds bad, but I honestly I'm a homebody, so COVID did not bother me. The only thing that bothered me was like going out in public. That was like anxiety inducing. But other than that, I didn't have a problem with being at home. I was totally fine with that. It
I
kind of
agree.
rocks some people because they're used to going out, being outside, enjoying being around other people. I don't need to be around other people to have a good time. I literally
I will say I do feel like COVID did stunt me just a little. I was having this conversation with Don, like I think a few weeks ago, where I was like, because honestly, like now that I'm back in the world, and like I was like, because again, the video that I sent you, Tiffany, the one the with Lonnie's Lens, that channel, she had another one where she was talking about like Gen Z and how antisocial. Well, she labeled it that Gen Z loves loser behavior or promoting loser behavior, and she
they
went into
kind
like
of do.
this whole diatribe, and she was like, she pulled up this quote that was like, people will perform cynicism because it can masquerade as intelligence. And when I tell you, she was calling me out in that moment, I said, ooh, like I felt it. And I had to say to myself, and myself said, hmm. And I said, we got to address this. So I was
I
telling
kind
Dom that
of have to agree.
I was like, I feel like once COVID hit, and like I've done like a lot of work on myself, but I've become very antisocial. And I was like, I didn't even like realize that it happened. And so I was like, I forget that, like, because she also said in that video where she was talking about the loser behavior, she was like, intelligence, social aptitude, all those things are skills. Those are skills that you develop. But if you don't continue working on them, they will go away. And I was like, that's what I've been needing to hear. It's like these are skills. This is a skill set. And if you don't work on it. If you don't continue like stimulating those portions, you will lose those connections. And so I was like, I'm like, I got to be more intentional with like how I'm moving in the world and how I'm moving with people. And I'm like, I got to find the stimulation that I need to maintain this. And Don, and I'm telling all this to Don, and Don was, because I was telling him, I was like, I go to work, I come home, I don't do nothing, I don't see nobody. And Don was like, that feels like a good day to me. And I said, Don, but I don't want that. And he said, oh, he said,
Well,
well, I
okay, so
do.
you're talking to a person who's an introvert. Don's more of an
Literally.
introvert. So for him, it does sound like a good time. Honestly, that sounds like a good time to me too, because
That does not sound like a
that's
good
just what
time.
I like to do. I don't no, it's not that I don't like being outside or I don't like being around people.
Yeah.
I enjoy being around people. It's just I need to be around the right kind of people. And
Yeah. And
I'm very susceptible to people and I don't like going into situations where I don't know where I'm at and where is going on. I become very quiet, very observant, overly observant. I need to see how you act and interact because I have to assess the situation first for my own safety. I'm going to do that. So it's not that I don't like going out. I enjoy a good time just like anybody else. It's just I don't need to do it to maintain relationships or to maintain my ability of having conversations with people. And I think that the YouTuber you're speaking of is very right because I was already doing that as a teenager. So
mhm,
I was very much out there. Like you have to understand during the 90s and the 2000s and even in the 2010s there was not a lot of internet yet. So none of this stuff was out
yeah.
there. So it was there, like YouTube was there and all that shit was there, but it wasn't your main source of social interaction. You
Yeah.
went out, like you went to the mall, you went to the club, or you was like outside playing. We just went outside. Goddamn, like
Yeah.
we didn't sit in the house and sit on our phones or sit in the house and just play video games. And we had video games. We would
Yeah.
play video games, but it wasn't life at that point. So
Because I
we went
was like
outside.
telling
We
him,
had fun.
I, yeah. And I was like telling Don, I was like I'm at a point now where I was like, the only things I really want to do is I just want to like lay in my bed and rot every day. And he was like, well, what's wrong with that? And that's when I was like, oh, we want different things. Because I was like, I don't want to be like this anymore. And he doesn't see a problem, which I was like, this is. It was like such a weird disconnect, but like I get it because he don't be outside like that, and he don't want to be. But I'm like,
I
I
don't
do kind of want to be.
I think that's because Don Don is of the generational part of the Gen Zers who were closer to where millennials were. So he got to experience both sides.
Hmm.
So for you though, this is something that's not helping you mentally. So you're like, I don't want to do this. This isn't fun for me. I
Yeah.
think at your core, you are a social butterfly. There's nothing wrong with that. You just
Child,
have
you
to
would get
find the.
mad at me when I was at your house.
Because I'm like, where is he? No, seriously. Like Rico, this is Rico's first time coming to my house. It was Alexis's second, so she was more comfortable. But Rico act like he had been there before. Okay, I seen him in the kitchen once. He came in. I got a hug. Him and Alexis stayed around. I told him where the food was. Rico was gone. As soon as I said the food in the dining room. All right. Didn't see Rico again. Okay. He had left out the dining room, was in the living room. My brother-in-law was in there. My mom was in there. And then my husband had left out and went in there. They in there having a conversation about anime. He goes to my mom. They talking about Orange and everything else. He in the living room with Alexis doing Rhea Ripley. I said, "What the fuck is going on?
And
What
she
is
can't,
happening?"
and mind you, when she said the food is in the dining room, she had to repeat that to me several times.
Because he
She
wouldn't
said
go
the
eat. He was
food
too
is
busy.
in the dining room.
He was flitting around the goddamn house like a little butterfly, just moving, moving, moving. I said, "What are you doing?
I like
Go,
I like the
go
flutter.
eat. Go eat. Sit, please."
I remember one time when Duran and his brother were doing they were talking about hosting Ultimate, and I connected with it. I said, "Oh, I know this too." And you
I
looked
said,
at your mom and you
"How?"
said, "Mom, they're nerdum done linked. They're nerdum
No,
done
because
linked."
it does. It does. I swear to God, my husband is like that too. It doesn't matter where AJ goes. I promise you, no matter where he goes, he will find someone or someone will find him and they have like a weird ass mental link and they just start talking about weird shit. Like one time we were coming home, we was living in Valdosta at the time. We were coming home on the train. I swear to God. We were sitting down. I had sat down. We sat down. We were on our way home, getting ready to hit DC. The conductor's our age, so he's walking up and down, looking at everybody, checking the seats, making sure everything is cool. He checked our tickets. My husband had a PSP at the time, and it was the oh shit, what was it? Guilty Gear game that he was playing. It's a Japanese fighting game, and my husband had the specialty PSP. It was decked out with some type of Japanese anime on it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a Guilty Gear version or what it was. But the conductor walked past, checked our tickets. He saw him playing the video game, and then he kept walking. He finished checking all the tickets. This motherfucker, and he was black. He came all the way back and said, "Are you playing Guilty Gear?" He was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "I didn't know they had it for the PSP." He said, "Yeah, man. They had a whole fucking conversation for 30 minutes. I just sat there." I'm like, "What is happening?"
He
I
said,
said,
"What?"
"Why? What is going on?" He is it. It happened when we were in the damn in the depot when we were waiting for the next train. Somebody walked up. Gerard hadn't said a word, hadn't said anything. The man accidentally stepped on his shoe. He said, "Excuse me, I apologize." Saw his Jordans. They had a whole fucking conversation for 20 minutes about Jordans. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what is going on? What is this? Because I don't know nothing about that. I smile at people. I'm nice. I can't have a full conversation with you because I don't know you like that. Okay. But Gerard, he'll talk to anybody, and anybody will come and talk to him. He is like a magnet for people. And he does not, he doesn't hesitate. He has a naturally sweet disposition. So he just is going to talk to you and really converse. And he has a way of drawing you in to make you feel important when he talks. And when you're talking to him, he truly is listening to you. And that makes you feel good. So people like
Yeah.
talking to him because of that. So I understand that. I recognize that it's a good trait in him, but it scares the shit out of me when and I promise you this happens everywhere we go, even at the fucking grocery store. He will be in the aisle. He'll take something off the shelf for somebody, hand it to him. Like he was in Giant Eagle one time, and there was a gay couple inside the Giant Eagle, and they were getting something. And he saw that there was a I don't know if the man was trans or if he was just dressing how he felt. I don't know. So I can't say. So I refer to them as
Dressed in
they.
his purpose.
Right. So they were walking, and he saw that he had on a pair of heels that I had. And Gerard goes, "My wife has those shoes at home." Had a whole fucking conversation about the damn shoes. And he was telling him, he was like, "If your wife wants some more, I know a place where she can get it from." Sent AJ the damn website and everything. He comes home, he's like, babe, I met a couple in the store, and the man told me about some shoes that you might like. I said, what man? Where was you at? And why are you in the store talking about shoes? What is happening? What?
That's why I stopped going to parties to begin with, because the amount of times I go out to a social event, I'd find someone. It's like just like that. I'd find them or they find me. We go off to a corner somewhere. We have it a whole like therapy conversation. We exchange information, then I never see him again.
It's not like that.
But I still have that Instagram though, so I'm like so glad to see you doing good. Proud of you,
That
bestie.
is, I don't have a problem with Rico. It just surprised me that he was able to acclimate himself. Most people can, because my family is very, very open to everybody. So if you come in and you cool, my family will love you down no matter what. They're gonna love on you always. That's just the way that they are. So it's never an issue. That's why I always tell Rico for like holidays, if he ever feel lonely, he can always come to my house. It's never a problem because my family already knows him. I don't think he got to meet my dad because my dad was upstairs when they came
Yeah,
for
he was upstairs.
yeah, he didn't get to come down. So that's the only person he would actually meet. But my dad is fairly chill. He's not gonna judge you for being who you are. He doesn't care. I have one of my best friends, and this is not even me trying to be on no ally bullshit, but this is for real. I've known him since I was in
Ally.
I've known him since I was in high school, and he has a husband. He's been to my house multiple times, and my dad loves him down like a son. So it's never anything like that. My uncle Mac, one of my favorite uncles, and he was just as gay as the day is long. And I loved him dearly, and so did my father because he was like a father figure to him. So my dad has never been the type of person where he's just gonna be like, "Oh, well, you're gay. You can't come to my house. I don't want you around." He does not care about any of that. All he cares about is if you're a decent person, and as long as you respect the house, he don't have no issues with you. So that's why I'm like, if we're home and you don't have nothing to do and you want to come, you can. It's just this year we're not going to be home, so he
Yeah.
can't go this year.
Because I feel like this year I would have actually made that drive again. Because that 8 hour drive is fucking gnarly. I'm sorry, but like I remember, I tell this story every time because I'm still not over it. But I remember we were like like maybe 2 hours from the hotel. And I know it because Tiffany was live at this time too. She was live at this time. So we were in the line while driving there, but we had to stop to get gas, and also I really had to pee. So we stopped in this parking lot, and immediately I said the vibes are off. And then I was like, Alexis, can you come with me into the gas station? Because I think I need a white woman with me. Um,
Hmm.
we walk in, I turn over, there's a car parked in the parking lot. It's full of three white people, two, driver, passenger, one in the backseat. They're passing around a cigarette with the windows rolled up. I said, "Ooh, the windows are rolled
No,
up. They're rolled up."
I
I said,
told
"Get me out
Alexis.
of here."
I said, Alexis, you have Rico with you. Only stop at Pilot and Loves. But there are so many other guys. I said, listen to me. I said, please. That boy is Latina and he is gay.
And at the time, I think it was still faded. I don't think the pink, I don't think I'd re-dyed it pink yet, but I know I still had some like, it
You
was still
still
like a
had
little
little
peach color.
remnants of colors. Yeah, it was just a remnants of it, but that wasn't it. It was just Rico's just Rico. And I'm just like, it's not even that he's gay, it's just that he's Latina, and you cannot just let him get out the car by himself. When he told me that. I'm like, well, she wasn't getting out when you got out.
She was gonna fill up like the gas or whatever, and well, I ran to the bathroom because I don't know if we swiped my card or hers, but like she was gonna pump the gas, and I said, "I'm actually chill and watch you pump the gas, and then we go head in there together."
I was like, please only go to Pilots and Loves because they're well lit, they're huge, and everybody goes to Pilot and Loves. That way, it's a variety of people, and nobody's gonna be looking at you like you don't belong here. And she was like, I think we'll be all right. I'm like, oh my god,
I
we
mean,
go.
in her defense, we were, but
It's like,
in her
I
defense,
was,
we were. We did end up all right, but I was a little scared. I said, "Ooh." I said,
I was
yo,
like, please don't be stopping in nowhere rinky dink gas stations on the
and what
side
did
of
we
the
do? We
road.
stopped. And what was crazier is that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part was when we were driving to get back on the fucking interstate. I remember we were driving through all types of like farmland. I looked over and there was just like a bunch of just like heavy equipment that I didn't even know what half of it was. I said, we're in like I'm like, this is like there's nothing. I feel like all of these farms are owned by like corporate entities or like shell companies. I'm like, this isn't like this place doesn't feel real. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, we need to leave. I said, we need to get the fuck out. I'm like this. I feel like this is a place where people just go missing and are never heard from again. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Girl, that's why that was the only thing I was concerned with. I'm not really worried about Alexis. The only thing I would have worried about Alexis is her being a woman traveling by herself. That would have been the only thing I would have been worried about. But like, I was just like, I just need him to get back safely. That's all I need is them to get there safely. Because they had
The
to come
drive
through
back wasn't
Buller.
as bad. Yeah.
Because they had to come through rural Ohio, and the bottom half of Ohio is nothing but farmland. It's just
Yeah.
land. It's just desolate land and farmland. That's all it
I
is.
know. I remember we were getting there, and we were because it's like we got through Cincinnati just fine, and then we hit the farmland, and I remember midway through, I said, "This shit fucking boring."
This stretch to come to Cleveland is absolutely the worst. It is the worst. And you all because you always feel like the GPS will be like, oh, you're only an hour away. And you're like, okay, cool. But then you're still in farm country.
Hmm.
And you don't see any fucking McDonald's, nothing. All you see is them huge ass signs that tell you like the next road stop or the next like Pilot or Love is coming up next. That's the most activity you're gonna see heading into the cities, is that. So, anyways,
But we made it.
they did.
But we made it.
All right.
And Alexis got to see my heat exhaustion firsthand.
So stupid.
Because it's like I was like, because we went to go to the store, like the WWE stores they were having, and we went to like two different places. We went to like the mall and then the one near the stadium. And I remember like we were in the heat, and I was like, "Oh, we walking," and so we walked and we did it. And I remember like because at this point I had been like I was like, "Oh, I feel like just like my heat exhaustion, like because again my vitamin D deficiency, I'm like very sensitive to the sun." So I was like, I feel like he's just gonna get me, but like I'll be fine, I'll be fine. We get back to the hotel and she was just like she fully saw me just fully like I laid on the bed and I did not move because I think we were supposed to meet with you guys earlier than we did, but
Mhm.
like I legit just had to have like horizontal time and I was like you can go in the shower first. I was like I'm going to
Cause
chill
she
here
was
for
like,
a bit.
she called and she's like, Tiff, we're gonna be a little bit late. I'm like, what, where are you? What happened? Well, we went downtown. It was really hot outside. I said, yeah, it's like 90 downtown. And she's like, yeah, well, Rico got to the hotel and he just like literally passed out. I'm like, did he collapse? Is he okay? Do I need to send a smoke signal? What is happening? She says he's fine. He's just laying down, trying to rest. I'm gonna give him some time and then we'll come over. And when he got to the house, it was like nothing had happened to him. That's why I was surprised that he was running all over my house talking to everybody. I'm like, what the hell? I
That
said,
bounce back
wait.
is lethal.
I said, wait, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. Feel great.
Just a little heat exhaustion, girl. I'll live. I just need like a good like
Right.
hour and a half, and I'm maybe a Gatorade, and I'm good. I didn't collapse
Alexis
until
was
after we got back. After we came back to Knoxville, that's when I collapsed.
she was just like, I almost freaked out. And I was like, he's fine. He's running all over my house like a chicken with his head cut off, so he's perfectly fine.
I had to work the rooms. I had to get the lay of the land. I had to know my audience.
He did not have to do anything. He chose to,
I
which
had
is
to
fine.
flutter about.
That is his business. Anyways, all right. Question number 4. Our choir director Ruby Davis does not look her age. Her name is Ruby Davis.
I don't trust her already.
That one thing I would give her. She is a beauty vampire. Oh.
Oh,
She is 63 and her husband died. And every weekend she is in the club running around with 30-year-old men making a fool of herself. Don't sound like them 30-year-olds think she making a fool of herself.
okay.
Just because you look young don't mean you should be out here acting young. So I told the church board that she was a pedo.
Oh, they're
Right.
30. Like,
Because if you're out here run at 63 and you're dating a 30-year-old man, that makes you a PDF. I
you know,
disagree.
exactly.
No.
I disagree a lot. And
Men
I
can
went
just
to
like
that
older
guy
women.
and I went to that guy and I asked him, "Do you know how old Ruby is?" And he said he thought she was in her late 40s. I said, "No. She's double your age, young man. You should need to date a woman who could bear children for you, not a groomer like Ruby." Ruby is mad because she thinks I was in her business, but I'm
You
trying to
are.
protect her and her reputation. She's a widow. She should not be out here in these clubs influencing these 30-year-old boys. You sound real jealous. I'm
Right. You
trying
saying
to
you need to be
be.
with a woman who can give you babies like me. That's what you sound like.
n- I don't think so. I think this person old as hell too.
Right. I
I'm
think
trying to
men
be
too.
her friend. I'm trying to be a friend to her, but she's saying I'm hating. I want to know, how do I get her to correct herself, because she's going to hell fast. If she going to let her go on her own. Furthermore, I don't like the fact that you're calling her a PDF.
Right. That
I
they're
don't
30.
like
This
that.
is why I can't stand you bitches because you talk about grooming. They're 30.
They're 30. They're
She's
grown.
grooming a 30-year-old.
He's 30
Someone with
years
a
old. Now, I mean, she should have been more honest about her age with the boy, but in my opinion, with the man, but in my opinion, he's 30, she's 63. If he didn't know that them bones was rickety, that's his business. I'm sorry.
'Cause it's some
okay.
I
tell.
He's
mean,
got the wrinkly or the reza, the
if
sweet
she well
potato.
oiled and everything is working the way it's supposed to, I don't see why it was any of your business to jump into her situation and tell everybody what she is and isn't. Like, I find that to be very, very, it's out of line. You are out of line. And then to call her a PDF and to groom a 30-year-old man is weird. Like, she's not grooming him. He is well aware of what he's doing with her. He's not someone who, it's not that he can't be manipulated, but a child is easier to manipulate because they are trusting that you are an adult. This man is a grown man. He is in his 30s. He's not a child, which does not make her a PDF by definition. This is just weird. Now, if she was 63 sleeping with a 18-year-old, then yes,
She would be a
I would say
pedophile.
something about that is not right because she's
Yeah, like
old
if he
enough
was
to be
under
your grandmother.
25, like
Then I would be asking questions. I wouldn't call her a PDF for like a 22-year-old, but in the same time, I would be like, you should reevaluate why you want to go after someone so young, because that is towing a line that I don't think that you should be hitting. That part I can understand you saying that seems a little groomish to me. I get that. But this man is 30. He's half her age. He's not sitting up, worrying if I find you to be very offensive, and I would have punched you in your face, not because you cock blocking, but because you called me a PDF. That would get your ass whipped very easily with me, because that's ruining her reputation, not the fact that she's sleeping with
right.
30-year-olds.
And besides, let Gam get her freak on. What's so wrong with that?
Right. And it's the
She
fact that she
jealous
told
because she not getting it. That's the problem.
and it's the fact that she told the
Why
church
you
too.
mad? Cause her pussy pops severely and yours
Oh,
don't.
Goodness. So
Aaliyah
now
said, I do not like this person.
you have to go to a whole different church because now you told the whole church and you know church is messy. So
They're
now you got
definitely gonna tell everybody.
exactly. So now she got to switch a whole different church.
I wouldn't go nowhere. I would make her atone for her sins. If she gonna say I'm a PDF, then I'd be all up in her business. And knowing her, she probably got 3 kids with with 3 different baby daddies.
Right.
Question
And
number
also,
5.
her salvation is none of your business either.
I have to agree.
Like
I
y'all be
have to
so
agree.
deeply obsessed in other people's lives. Like their lives are not your responsibility. Like, oh damn,
No, for
I
real,
hate this
because
bitch.
even as a Christian, like I think a lot of people believe that you're responsible for other people's souls, and I think that is a misconception. It's just not true. It's just not true. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. The only thing you can do is show people the door. If they don't want to walk through it, that's their business. You're
And
supposed to
what did the
love
Lord
them.
call you to do? To be like Jesus and love on others as so he loved you.
And
Like,
that's it. There's nothing else for you to do after that.
for he so
Question
loved
number
the
5.
world that no, I'm kidding.
I can't
I'm
with
kidding, I'm
him.
sorry.
Question number 5. It was 3 a.m. and my children, ages 5 and 2, were barefoot and trying to steal snacks out of the vending machine while I was asleep in our hotel room. DCFS took my children, and I saw that as a new lease on life because, to be honest with you,
Oh
this is pissing me off.
Wait, what?
my God. Oh.
DCFS took my children, and I saw that as a new lease on life because, to be honest with you, one of my kids was violent and nonverbal. So he would just creep up on me and hit me for no reason. Probably because he was hungry because you're lazy. You know what? Okay.
You know, I say this, and I know when I say this, it's going to sound very eugenicist, but I want you guys to understand I don't mean it in a eugenicist way. But I feel like some of y'all need to have like a license to procreate. Like I feel like y'all need to go through like
Um,
classes and like get like licensed.
like for the
And
sake
I,
of the children.
yeah,
And this is why I say not every
Um,
parent is supposed to be a parent.
this is
because
insane. That makes me angry.
some of y'all want kids the way that kids want a puppy.
Right. And then when y'all get the kids, y'all don't know how to take care of them.
And I really didn't trust my son. And then my other child was just bad. I feel bad that I don't have my kids in my custody right now, but there's no way I'm going to meet all the criteria they put out for me to bring myself up to some kind of standard to raise the kids. So I'm going to move to Pensacola, Florida with a man I met on Facebook. You raggedy bitch.
We know too much about Pensacola.
You are such a
Men,
raggedy ass bitch. And I get there and I swear he's trying to put me on the street. That's what the fuck you get. He keeps introducing me to other men, leaving me with them, and he's not really taking care of me properly. He promised me all kinds of perks when we were talking online, but I'm here now and he's not stepping up. And I want him to do the things he promised. He promised me a car. He promised that I didn't have to work. He promised that I would have anything I wanted. I have none of those things, and he doesn't even have a car. I
Well,
made that big
girl,
move here and I'm trying to stick things out, but I just want tips from anybody who knows about long distance relationships. How do I make him do what he promised? He promised me a good life. I ain't getting it. No, I'm not telling you shit.
you want to
Girl, fuck you and everything you came. I hope he pimp your ass out too with that bullshit, you raggedy
I'll
bitch.
give her a tip. You know what you can do? You can go to hell with gasoline draws on.
I
no,
ain't
because
going
hell is
no.
full, bitch. She needs to go to hell. Go to hell.
Yeah.
Hell is
Go to
full,
Hiffle.
okay?
Go to Hiffle. Go to Hiffle.
You hear that, heifer? Go to heifer.
I'm not giving you shit, but of the middle finger. That's all you're gonna get from me. Because it sounds to me like you have an autistic child and you probably have a behavioral child, and it's probably your fault because your ass is stupid. You gonna get up and go move with a man who's on Facebook and he ain't got shit and he's trying to pimp you out and you don't even understand that you're trying to get pimped out. I low key think that you're kind of on the spectrum as well.
Well, it is hereditary, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
mm,
that
What's
just
up?
made me think of something. Never mind.
We're waiting.
Oh, because my little brother's autistic. That's why. And when you said hereditary, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. You know what else is hereditary?
shut up.
What is it? What's
um,
hereditary?
kinks are hereditary as well.
You said what?
Kinks are hereditary.
Oh my god.
Question number 6. I'm not going there. I'm dating this streamer content creator that I met online. Red fucking flag. Ain't none of them niggas worth it. None of them. Like, the girls too. They all weird. Everybody. She's sexy as fuck, but I think she's either mentally disabled or crazy. Could be a little bit of both.
Okay, don't discriminate.
She films gaming content in this dope futuristic apartment. I envision myself living there with her. Why? You
Of
weird
course.
bitch.
Bum.
I visited her and the
Um,
apartment is fake. It's a decorated room located in the back of an abandoned mental institution.
so she
Okay,
is.
so we were right. It is a little bit of both.
Yeah, I love that she played her part.
Right.
Several squatting families live there. She's also squatting in this place and somehow steals electricity and water from the city. She told me she's been
You
in a
know what?
diminished. I mean,
Hell yeah.
I low key fuck with
I'm
it.
like, you know what? Like, good for her, actually. You don't deserve her.
No, for real. Like, I'm not
And you
mad at
know,
it because at the prices that they charge people to live in dilapidated buildings, the bitch,
okay, and you know what that's called?
whatever they did to get running water in that bitch and electricity, I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Because out here
She
it's very
told me
hard to be.
she's been. She, she told me she's been in a diminished mental state since the incident. I, like you, don't know what incident she's talking about, and she refuses to explain. She's always talking about the rapture coming. Oh my god.
I'm like, so
Oh,
she's just like my mom then. Okay.
okay.
Rico, please.
Well, that's two different
Please.
scenarios.
She's always talking about the rapture coming, and I'm afraid she may be right. Her sex is magical, and she's making coins from streaming, so I want to stay. But she's mentally off, and she puts fear in my heart. Will the incident happen again? Will one of the other squatters delete us while we sleep? And the rapture thing she expects is on 6/6/26. Should I
So,
stay or run?
So next
Advice.
Friday?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm planning on
Shall we
vacation
finna
next
find out,
Friday.
I guess. Stay tuned on next time on Dragon Ball Z.
there you go.
Okay? See, we're gonna see
At
if you
this
need to watch
point,
Slender. We're gonna see if
I
you need to watch
mean,
Slender.
look,
Fuck.
I'll
This
tell
bitch
you
is
what.
pissing me off.
For her to
Well,
be a
it sounds like a really
content
neat shit out
streamer
there.
and to be streaming online, and she's doing it from where is she getting the Wi-Fi from? That's what I need to understand. She obviously stealing it, but like, where is she getting it from? Because it's got to be close enough to somebody else's Wi-Fi in order for her to pull it and to have the right password. Um, I'm just curious. This whole situation is very interesting to me.
I
It's
really want to
very
know
interesting.
what incident you're talking about.
Maybe
Yeah,
she's got an Ethernet cable.
and I feel like the
This
incident
lady, this
was
lady is clearly not well in the brain, and because she knows how to, dick you down properly, you're fine with her and some of her antics. This is going to blow up in your face. Whatever rapture she believes is coming, the Bible says nobody knows when Jesus is coming back. That's the first thing. And
but there will be
it's also
signs.
it also says there'll be a many a war and he still won't return. So for people to be predicting the rapture, that just proves that he ain't coming back just yet. But it sounds like it's getting close. If she know that he coming back, it's 6/6/26 is very much a 666 type of thing, and that ain't no
Yeah,
rapture. That
that's
sounds
the
like something evil. And if I was you, I would get my ass the hell up out of there. The fact that you are willing to lay in a place where it is a mental hospital, an abandoned one at that, and other people
Right?
are squatting in this mental hospital, and you like,
As
yeah,
if
I'm
the
staying.
Outlast series has not taught us the negativity of that. Did we learn nothing from the Outlast?
I never watched that.
It's not, it's a video game.
Oh, I never played
I
it.
think he
Kareem, it's
thought
a
you was
video
talking
game.
about The Last of Us. I think he
No,
might
that's
be talking about The
zombies.
Last of Us.
No, Outlast is very, very different. Have y'all played Outlast? Gerard, have you played
Mm-mm.
Outlast?
He sleep, baby.
Oh, fuck. Is he plugged into the Matrix?
No.
Oh, this fucking bitch.
I really feel
Y'all,
like
I'm playing Soul Calibur right now, and Ivy is whooping my ass. And
I
she's
really
been whooping my ass this whole live. I
Oh,
cannot
it's
get
that
past her.
survival game. Ew, you was playing this, Rico? What kind of mind fucking shit is this?
I never played it. I've watched people play.
That is scary
what you
as
think?
hell.
Just because I
It's
don't play games like Outlast because I can't replay them. If they're very one and done.
yeah,
Wait, let me see.
it's creepy as hell.
Oh, it's fucked up. But it's like it's very much I watched a video essay on it as well. So like, y'all know I love a good video essay. But
Oh my
there's
god.
actually like but
You
there's a lot of
mad.
like within the lore of the Outlast trilogy, or the not trilogy, 'cause it's only been like it's technically three, but two really. But within like the lore of the three video games that we have of Outlast, there's a lot of like tie-ins specifically to MK Ultra and the CIA, and also there's a lot of like not like and when I say fascist imagery, I don't mean in like a pro-fascist way, but more so like showing how it like creeps in and seeps in to society, if you know what I mean. So it's like the lore is very interesting. There's a specific YouTuber who broke it down that she has like a 2 hour long video that I use to fall asleep sometimes. It's like one of the ones I cycle through to fall asleep at night, and it's really good.
I can't. I refuse.
Listen, knowledge is
Well,
power. Who got
I
the
hope y'all
power?
learned something
Anyway,
today. I hope y'all learned
Please.
something today that doms are not all about kinks and sex.
Exactly. The more you know. Presented by NBC.
Yeah. I was able to
take a
teach you
Like
look.
something
I used to
It's in a
love.
today.
book, a reading rainbow.
Oh my god, I used to love those. I used to love reading Radar.
I
That
was
nap really
able to
invigorated
teach
me
you
today, you
something
guys.
today.
I
The
wonder if
nap,
my sim
I'm
cam is
sure.
done. It's because I had to
Y'all
go to a
know.
meeting at work today. I technically didn't have to go because I think I told y'all about how like that lead position is open at my current job and they have not been able to fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take
So they
it?
were well. Here's the thing. So because I think last time I told y'all is my lead's boss told me that she
Mm-hmm.
was going to get with the recruiter and see if they were going to finagle if they were able to do anything about me not being at my 6 months. So come to find out, HR does not move on that, so I have to be at 6 months before I can apply for it. Which I don't know how they let me apply for it the first time. Um, but now it's so they can't reopen it for me until I hit 6 months, which is going to be on the 5th of June. So it's like literally this coming week. Um,
Yeah.
but there's another guy who also wants the position who's been there for a full year. So I think they might give it to him, but we don't know because he technically hasn't applied. And so they were holding like a meeting today, just to have like an informational on it. But it was today's my off day. So like Linda, my lead, was like, you should just come and like ask Victoria if you can come. And I was like, okay, cool. And she told me that when she told Victoria I came in on my off day, Victoria's like, "Oh wow, that's impressive." And like Linda did give me like a few things to like mention during the meeting because there was like me and like five other like people who are interested, right? And so like she kind of gave me like certain things to like ask about. So I kind of had a little bit of an edge up. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. I don't think I'm gonna get it because it's very rare
I
for
want
people
you
to
don't
get
doubt
promoted.
yourself.
Huh?
I said don't doubt yourself. You probably will get it.
Well, that's the thing. Is like I feel like if I'm someone who's looking at candidates, I'm gonna choose the one who's been there for a year. So that because he was very much like I remember at one point like he was we were talking about something
Mm-hmm.
and they were asking about like oh like how like what would you do in this situation and da 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 like just like question stuff like that and he said something along the lines of like oh I would do this and this so that's why you guys should hire me actually and it was like it was done in like a very like good. Like it was a very well done, like bold statement, and I was like, I gotta give it to him a little bit. And he has tenure over me, so I'm like, if I'm someone who's in their position looking to fill a spot, I'd go with him. So I'm like, that's just my logical side coming out. But I'm like, it's still like a fun thing to like just know though. Like I like to know that at least. They forgot my fucking drink again. These motherfuckers. Oh, okay. Um, but yeah, no, I had to go there. I was from like 3 o'clock until like 4:15, so I was there for like a good hour. They really forgot my drink. That's so upsetting. I paid for that. Um, but yeah, that's what I was
Well,
up to today. And then I got home, I did some cleaning, and then I said, you know what? I'm tired.
I would say don't doubt yourself. Um, you might get it. If you don't, when another opportunity like this presents itself, I'll say go for it.
Oh, 100% another opportunity. Because, like, the way Linda described it, she was like, if it's not this time, it's definitely going to be the next time because they're about to lose two leads already. Because one girl is leaving for somewhere else because she wanted to change her schedule. She wanted Tuesdays off. So she asked for
Mhm.
them to put her on 10-hour shifts instead, and they denied her. So she's gone. Another, there we have two leads who are doing an internship to be coaches, but that's only for 90 days. So they're temporarily in a different position, which we don't know if it's permanent yet. There is some shady shit with that though, because okay, so Linda has a friend named Cam who's doing the internship, right? And the internship is to become like a team manager, not just the lead, but a manager, right?
Mhm.
Because the manager that she was under is moving to a different department. He's going to custom homes, so that's like the higher like the celebrity clients that the company has, right? So he's going over there. So she's doing the internship to fill his spot in the interim. But then Linda was looking and she was like, there's a position open for the fucking manager spot. And she was like, it's the same hours as Dustin. Is this Dustin's spot? So she kept asking her, I was like, is this Dustin's like job that we're posted for? Like, what is this? And so then one day, like, and so yesterday, I was at my desk with her. Kim had already gone for the day, but Dustin was hanging around. She's like, Dustin, can you look at this listing real quick? Is this your position? He looked at me, he's like, yep, that's my those are my hours, those are my off days, that's my job. And she was like, and so after he left, she like comes up to me and she was like, so they're about to have Kim do an internship for his position for 90 days, for 3 months. This position closes later this week. So she was like, and this, like, I showed it to Kim, and Kim hadn't even heard about the opening. So she was like, are they really about to have her be doing his job for 90 days, and then are they going to hire someone from out from under her? And then once the internship is over, she goes back to her job, and now she's going to have to be a team lead for a manager. Like, it's like, I'm like, ooh, that's very messy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because once the internship is over, because we don't know if it's because this is the first time they're doing it, so we don't know if like once it's over, if she's gonna like be the manager for the team. So it's like if she has to, once it's over, she has to step back down and become a lead, and someone else applied for the job and got it. They're now gonna have the job that she just had for 90 days, and now she's gonna have to answer to them.
Mm.
And I said, "Ooh, shady boots, shady boots,"
Why is your job always so messy sometimes?
because that's the life, Hiram.
Shit, I was
But I
just
will say though, this is better than the drama at Drake's because the drama at Drake's had me floored. I much prefer this. This
yeah,
is mess that I can withstand.
yeah. That Drake's that gave me a headache. Everyone there just I still can't get over that pregnant shit.
Oh my god, and they're almost due too. They're like due pretty soon. I think they're due within. I think sometime this summer. I'm like, damn. Which okay, so the first bitch that okay, I'm doubling back to this. Hold on.
I
So the
can't.
first bitch that Logan was fucking, me and her were talking last week. Because I forgot we were talking about the employee appreciation night and how I was drunk as fuck at the employee appreciation night, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this was when you were like trying to be sober because you had been drinking so bad or whatever, and she mentioned her and Logan were sleeping together, and I said, oh, so you're admitting it now? That's crazy, like just out the gate. And she was like, oh, and she was being so normal about it, and I was like, I looked at her and I'm like, okay, I'm tripped out because you're actually admitting to it. I'm like, you're actually admitting to it officially. Like we all knew, but you're admitting to it. Like, this is like a first for me. And I'm like, now that you're admitting it, I'm not going to let you live this down. I hope you know that. But she was telling me how like because of how quickly him and Caitlyn got together, she was like, they must have been talking while we were still a thing. And I was like, well, yeah, that wasn't obvious to you. I'm like, y'all ended late August, early September. By the time I found out that they were a thing, she was moved in to his place, and this was like the week of Halloween. Like, did you not connect the dots earlier, girl? So that's a little extra fold for y'all. I said, ooh, not only was he fucking employees, he was cheating. Ooh.
That is just so fucking messy.
And now he gonna be a father. Ooh.
They need to get rid of his ass.
And do what?
I don't know. Find someone else.
And y'all know something that's like even like the craziest part about this is that man because he's 22 right now. He's about to turn 23.
Damn.
He Drake's was his first and only job. He started working there at 15 as a bus boy. This has been the only job he's ever had.
That's
And I say, you know what? I don't need to do nothing to him. I don't need to wish anything upon him because that sounds like hell to me. So you know what? Keep doing what you're doing because that sounds like hell. So you have fun with that.
Yeah. Oh, quick question. What time are we recording the podcast tomorrow? Anyone know?
Usually around 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Although, are we doing it through Tiffany or are we doing it through Don?
I don't know. He haven't told me yet. So
Oh yeah, because he's asleep.
we just gotta wait and see when we get ready to record.
Mhm.
Because I asked, but well, he haven't he haven't talked about it, and we usually don't talk about nothing until we get ready to film the podcast. So Don is very much, unless it's something that he's running and like doing from start to finish, he very much is a in the moment. I'll handle it in the moment type of person, which is
Damn, they fucked up my
fine.
sandwich too.
Uh-oh.
Okay. When?
I think it's just around 7. I might put the thing in the chat around like 6:30, and y'all can come in there early if you want to. It's
I
up
just
to
want
you.
to. I just want to know because I had to babysit my sister tomorrow, so I just want to know what time.
You got a what?
I babysitting my sister tomorrow, so I just have to know what time.
You're babysitting your sister tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is this happening at 7:00?
No, I just didn't know if we was recording it earlier in the day or later in the day.
Well, when is
I'm
this
just
happening?
asking. That's what I'm asking, babe. Like,
Oh no, no, I'll be done by like 4 o'clock.
okay. Well, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing the podcast that early in the afternoon, as far as I know. We're not doing it that early, so you'll be good.
Okay.
We'll hold space for you,
So
Hiram. It's okay. We'll wait.
listen to this podcast because I listened to the one with Rico and her and Don. That
It's been a minute since I've been on a podcast. I realized.
the
As
K-pop.
long as when you do the podcast tomorrow, you don't have this microphone that you have right now, I don't care. Because
Who, me?
everything is very muffled. Yes, it sounds like you
That's
are
just how
sitting
Hiram
underneath.
always sounds, though.
No, it's not.
I mean, in terms of like in the lives, that's just how he sounds. Like,
It sounds like you are underneath a cover, and the cover is over the microphone. That's what
I
they
Wait a
really
do.
minute. Are we connected to your phone speakers or your earbuds, Hiram?
earbuds.
That's why it sounds like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I didn't
might
know it sounded
if
like
you
nothing.
it does when this goes live after I get done because I'm finna shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she said he sounds more underwater than usual. Aaliyah says that. Um,
It might be the AirPod quality, but yeah, I want to have my AirPods in for the. Okay.
Yeah.
so tomorrow I don't know what you're gonna do tomorrow, but you gotta do something, babe, because it's very sometimes it's difficult to hear.
Like we
So
said, get with the program or get lost.
You know
Rico is just
what?
being an ass, okay? But if you could
I don't know why they
use
have to say that in the group chat.
it sounds easy. I think the sound is better when you have it on speaker, even though it might be a little disturbing if you don't have like a space to go to do it.
What kind of
But
earbuds you got, Hiram?
AirPod Pros.
Oh, that's why. AirPod mics suck. Hold on. I'm gonna send you. You got Target near you?
No, but I can drive there. It's like 30 minutes away. So,
so he
Hold
got a
on.
Target near. Send him the link
He
to
got
it
a
if he
Target
got the
near. Okay.
money. If he
Cause
got the
okay, the
money,
earbuds. Cause is my audio fine? Cause I don't think I
yeah,
have
it's
issues with
great.
mine. Okay, I'm gonna send you the earbuds that I get. They're about 20, 30 bucks.
mm,
And then when I tell you, I this is the same brand that I get every time I get earbuds. I get these. They last me 2 years before they start getting bad, and by the time I have to get around to replacing them, there's usually like the version that I get is like that's for the because I always go by price. So I'm like, oh, I get them for this price. It's like an upgraded version. So it's like by the time they get ready to die, like we're already on like a new version that's better. So I'm gonna send you these. Hold on, let me get my Target out. Oh, I haven't used Target in so long. I know the boycotts, y'all. Don't drag me for that. I'm sorry, but this is the only place I can get them. But I'm gonna send you these and invest in them.
okay. Because at
Hold on.
first, when I had these pros, that my quality wasn't so bad, but I think I've been having these for a very long time, so I might just need to change one. But
No, because when it comes to AirPods, because I used to have AirPods as well. AirPods just suck when it comes like sound quality. Well, sound quality is not great either. But microphones they just really suck.
yeah,
But I'm gonna send you these. They're called JLab. Get you some
Oh yeah,
JLab.
JLab is really good.
I think I've
I
heard of
use
that.
them. They're not super expensive, but they are decent quality. I've had my JLab earbuds. I've had them longer than 2 years. I got mine from TikTok Shop. I have had mine for about four. Still
Yeah, the
work.
first time I got them was my mother got them for me for Christmas. I want to say it was like 2020. I was out of the house. I know that. It was after they had kicked me out. So I know it was
Mhm.
after, it was like her please forgive me present. Um and then
Poor
every year
bitch.
since then. Oh my God.
It was a what?
It was a forgive me present.
Mm. Ask her why
It's
you
like,
need to be forgiven. Ask him
every
why. Re, no, Hiram. Ask him why his mother needed to be forgiven.
Why did your mother need to be forgiven in the first
okay,
place?
well that's a very loaded question because it's like we have to go into like is it like the kicking me out bit or is like because
It's the
it's
kicking
like I
out
mean
part.
Well, because I know
well
part
yeah.
of the lore. I know part of the lore. I just don't know all of it.
Honestly, we do not have time for to go into it today. That would have to be another live for
It's a
people.
whole we probably gonna have to do that not online. We're
No,
gonna have to do old
because
school like a Zoom call.
no, because last time we did it on live, I cut all of that out. Like I cut
Why
that
are
whole
y'all
part
tweaking
out.
out right now? Can y'all be normal for a few seconds? What's wrong with y'all? Sorry, I'm yelling at the cats. Hold on.
No, it's about the kicking out. Like they were moving. Rico didn't know, and she just kicked him out. And he had
Yeah,
a
she was like, hey,
friend.
so it was like she's like, hey, we're moving to Idaho. You're not coming with us, and we have to be out in like a month and a half. But we want you out sooner.
Yeah, he
So
had to
we
find
we,
somewhere to
we
go.
stopped talking to her, right?
No,
Huh?
he still talks to her.
I talk to her when I need to because at the end of the day, when it comes to my immigration stuff, my mother is the relative who is sponsoring me. So until I have citizenship of my own, I am still tied to her. The same way that my car also has my brother's name on it, so I am tied to him through that, even though I don't want to be. And my brother's another can of worms.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
heard about the brother. That's exactly what I haven't heard about. I heard
That's the
about
one
the
we're gonna have to do offline because I don't think legally I can talk about that.
okay. We'll just text it in the group chat.
I'm gonna
Just
have to do.
to be clear, it has nothing to do with anybody being afraid. It's just that Rico don't want to get into no legalities. But if it was me, I air all that shit out. But
Yeah,
I said I don't
from what I
know
know,
if I can
everybody
talk
that's
about
a
it
lot.
legally.
for Rico's sake, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't like none of them hoes, and it's on site with me.
I really think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take a page out of that Twitter bitch's book and just do like a PowerPoint presentation for all my trauma points, and I'm
I
just
feel
gonna
like
use
he
that
could
on
just write a
every.
book. Like Rico
Well,
be
no,
having
I'm
trouble writing, but he dead ass could write a book about his whole fucking family.
well, okay. It's like because okay, the zombie book has a lot of my trauma wrapped up in it, but the issue that I'm having is like it can't all just be trauma. I have to put good moments in there too. Okay,
Yeah, but
I
I feel like
gotta.
he doesn't need to do wrap it in trauma. I mean, not wrap it in the zombie. Like this could just be a regular book. His life, as even with the bad and then the little sprinkles of the good, it's a book. And he could be making money off of this. I wish he would journal everything. Just journal it.
Honestly, I did journal throughout my childhood. It's just that those journals were left back in Texas because they had to be. I think I threw them away actually. Before I think, now that I think about it, I think I threw them out before I moved from
The
Texas
mess with
to
that
South
that
Carolina.
man, the mess with the trauma they put that man through is insane. It made me so mad. I was like, I will never forgive your mother for anything that she did to you. Never.
Honestly, because like I reconnected with like the friend whose family I lived with. Like I reconnected with her mother and like that because I literally just said I called my friend and said, hey, this is the situation. She said call my mom, called her mom because I stayed with them for Christmas that previous year, so I'd already like stayed with them for like a week. And so she immediately was like, okay, here's the plan. You're gonna be back up in the loft, da 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 da. And I remember I told her like how in like Charlotte, like I had to like let go of a lot of the anger that I had towards them because I was like holding on to it was physically like hurting me at that point. And I was like had this like this moment with myself where I was like, if my mother came to me and was like any whatever we can do to like fix everything, you got it. Like what can we do? And I remember like I thought about it. And this is just something I posed to myself just cause. And I was like, there's nothing that she could do now that could like fix everything because like the time to help me has like come and gone. So I was like, since nothing can be done, I'm like, why am I still like holding on to this, like all this like resentment? I'm like, I kind of have to let some of this go because it's like I can't hold her to something that can't happen anymore. Um, and I told that to my friend's mom, and she was like, okay, like I get that, but like I'm gonna hold on to that for you because someone has to. She was like,
See what
great
I'm
that you
saying?
have that moment of self reflection. She's like, but like you do understand that like when your mom came down to visit for Christmas before you moved to South Carolina, like me and my husband had to leave the house because we knew that if we met her face to face, we were, things were gonna happen.
Told you.
Yeah, all I really know about the brother is that Tiffany don't like him, and I know that when everybody sees your mother, it's on site. So
Yeah. I'll let Rico tell you that story at a different time because I'm just going to tell you right now, I will kick his brother's ass. I will do it. I have no problem doing it. He is a little bitch and and he is short enough. He is short enough and I will
Yeah,
eradicate it.
because me
Easily.
and him,
Easily.
because I think he's like half an inch taller than me. So
It would not take much.
No.
Plus, I'm a military brat. So I've already
And my brother
learned everything
cannot
I need
fight.
to learn. And he's supposed to be Air Force and he can't fight. He does
Space
not know
Force.
hand-to-hand combat. I do. So
She gonna tear that ass
I'm
up.
like, all I need is an opportunity. Like, I don't like this fool.
Opportunity.
I was just,
And he
I just
knows
thought of
that. I was like, I don't give
Oh.
a fuck what they're talking about.
That's what, like, because, like, when I was trying to get my phone under my name, because, like, my phone plan was under his, and that was, like, a whole thing. And then when he texted me randomly that one day asking for, like, the pay statements for the car, I was like, y'all, should I be afraid?
I was like, oh hell no. Alexis dead ass was like, I will shoot
Oh,
first and cry white women tears later.
because
I
Alexis
remember.
knows what he looks like. She literally was like, because she told me, she's like, he pulls up, I have a shotgun, I will stand my ground.
It's Kentucky. Yeah, well, it's Tennessee. So yeah,
Tennessee,
should be
not
fine.
Kentucky. I could never be in Kentucky. Ooh. I was handling an alarm the other day, and it was like I called out to someone. I was like, "Hey, we're calling about a fire alarm," and she was like, "It was a woman." She's like, "No, but my wife and my kids are there. Hold on." And like I handled the alarm, turned around and went to Linda, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I didn't know like lesbians in Kentucky. I know they made them over there," and that really made her laugh.
Jesus.
So
Wow.
I didn't know they made lesbians in Kentucky. That's crazy.
All right, that's it. Okay, we're
Yeah,
leaving
bedtime. It's bedtime.
because Rico just made it weird. So we're leaving. You guys.
And
I
that's how
will
you
see you guys
redirect a
next week.
conversation, y'all. Action.
I will see y'all Friday for SmackDown and Sunday after Sunday for Clash in Italy. Hopefully Don will be back. But he fell asleep. So
You go listen to all
I'll
this in the
see.
playback and be mad at us for talking shit.
I wasn't talking shit about him and
I
ain't
want
shit
to
I
talk
ain't
some
never
shit.
said that I wouldn't say to his face, and he knows that. So
I want to talk
anyways,
shit.
I'll see y'all next time. Have a
Peace
good
up,
night.
A-Town down.
Shout out to Janae. Her new song is up on TikTok.
Y'all better go
It's
listen.
up on TikTok. I'm gonna
Y'all
play
don't
it
know
out.
shit about Nene Too Fresh, okay?
I'm gonna play it out and then I'm gonna go.
Yeah. It just hit the weekend. Got a bottle of Grand Malo ready. Got a shorty, I've been vibing with steadily. We feeling each other heavy. She got that energy, it's electric. West Coast girl, she classic. Damn, she got that magic. She real, never fake, no style. She got that summertime. We out here living right now. She got that summertime. Ain't thinking about nothing else. Went through all 3 seasons. She my summertime for a reason. She got that.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.